Yeah.
True.
What's up, y'all? We live. Right
Live.
Red one, other guys hanging or after hours. Other guys. Holy shit! It's not Friday. Anyway, so we was talking about off air. Oh, there goes my coaster. We was talking about. I see y'all talking about that like Harley or whatever, right? So, like, I watched Snowcat's fucking video about the shit today, yesterday, whatever the fuck it was, and like I didn't know that the Harley death wobble was a fucking thing. I didn't know that happened.
Oh yeah. It was a huge thing on sport bikes too in the 90s before steering dampers and the geometry of the steering had been refined. Actually, a sport bike, the geometry of a sport bike is actually more susceptible to it than a cruiser bike, but there are certain Harley frames over the years that have been very susceptible to high-speed oscillation. So, yeah. It's one of those things, man. It's gyroscopic precession, sort of out of control.
The first thing I thought of when I watched it was, well, shit, I've got a freaking Harley rented for SCMM.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'll tell you straight up. For the first SCMM the year before last, I rented a Harley too. That thing did great. In fact, I came back wanting to buy one. I liked it so much. I didn't, but yeah, you're going to be fine. The thing about it is a lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about what that type of a wobble is and what causes it and how to get out of it. And there's a huge misconception, especially among Harley riders, that you power through it, bro. Man, if it starts to wobble, throttle up, man. No, that's not what you do, because what you're doing is you're adding energy to an oscillation. Yeah. That's exactly right. And the oscillation will get worse. So getting out of the throttle is no guarantee that you're going to end the oscillation, but getting in the throttle is a pretty good way to guarantee that you're going to have more oscillation.
Because a speed wobble is related to the front tire coming down at a different angle or hitting a little bit of a bump, and the back end is not in line, correct?
Tank slap?
Yes and no. It can develop into a tank slapper. A front end wobble is not necessarily a tank slapper until it becomes pretty violent. And I've seen guys, like if you guys watch the older Isle of Man TT video, you see dudes going 190 miles an hour getting into a tank slapper all the time, and they can get out of them. Yeah, but that's rare for that to happen. Yeah, right. It's just part of the unfortunate. It's part of the unfortunate downside of the geometry of a motorcycle, and all bikes are susceptible to it.
Yeah, because it's gyroscopic no matter what.
Right. Yeah, it has to do with gyroscopic precession, and it also has to do with some other forces that are lateral. But you know, my FZ07 does it. Every once in a while, I'll power wheelie and I'll come down out of that wheelie and I'll get this little bounce and I'll feel it, and it goes away. But I'm always thinking, damn, do I need to put a damper on this thing? Because it scares you when it happens, even if it's just a little one, because that's something that has been introduced into the resonation of the chassis that you cannot control. You didn't put it there, and you're just kind of hoping it goes away. It's a bad deal. So yeah, it's tough.
Like for me, I had I don't tank slapper, I guess. Like I don't know. It had to do with hard acceleration in third gear. And the rain grooves on the freeway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And fucking dude, that shit got pretty violent. And then I just remember like it scared the shit out of me, right? And it was before I started motovlogging, and I'd literally had this bike probably a week. And what I had noticed was there was a small vibration that began to form at above 80 miles an hour. And I thought maybe the tire was out of balance or something like that. So I was getting something done to the bike. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I was pulling a fucking Ghost Ninja, I believe. Or something. I was like getting my oil changed or something. No, I'm dead serious. Like, because my first bike, I didn't have it long enough to fucking change the oil. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. And I was like, hey, since you're gonna have it on the lift, can you fucking like check the front end and see everything's cool and this and that? And so like I was reading online, and a bunch of people said, oh, you just get a steering dampener, get a steering dampener, get a steering dampener, dampener. And I'm like, fuck, dude, those things are kind of like expensive, and I don't want to pay that. And then one motherfucker out of this like 4 or 5 page thread said, "Hey, your bike shouldn't do that. So getting a dampener will only be putting a Band-Aid on the problem. It'll stop the problem. Correct.
Yeah,
but it's not the reason why the bike is doing it,
right?
Or whatever, or whatever." And so I was just like, "Fuck, dude." And so come to find out, when he was changing my oil, he went and checked whatever steering bolt or some shit,
like steering head.
Yeah. Thanks. See, Tim Kreitz. That's why he's here. The steering head. He went and was like, "Oh yeah, dude." He's like, "The moment we got pressure off the front end, he's like, dude, we could tell your steering was loose." So he just went in there, tightened it back down to fucking Yamaha specs, and fucking I took the bike out, same tires and everything, 140 miles an hour, no fucking problem. I was like,
right. Nice. Yeah, that's what a lot of guys will do. It'll be kind of a knee-jerk reaction. They'll think, "Man, I've had some pretty bad wobbling problems on the front end of this thing. I guess I'll just put a damper on it." But what they don't understand is, oh well, you blew out a race on your steering head, or some bearings got loose, or the thing's not tightened to spec, or you when you were riding home drunk the other night, when you hit that curb, you actually bent the frame a little bit, and that's what's causing it. So yeah.
Or you put knobbies on a bike that isn't supposed to do highway speeds and made it fucking worse. True words. I shit you not.
Knobbies can be their own set of problems. That's true.
I had it in the shop for it. I admit it. I did, because I couldn't figure it out. And it's like, what the hell is the problem here?
So
and they told me the same thing.
Yeah. So you're going 65, 75 miles an hour on a set of off-road knobbies? Yeah.
No, they're borderline street legal, and then grooved cement to boot. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah. And I thought there was something wrong with the bike. So I had them check it out just to be safe, because I don't know enough about it to be sure. They were like, "Nope, you're just dumb. There's knobs." It's like, okay, I accept that, a big fat L.
Well, it's not dumb though, because you if you can sense those things, I mean, that means that your intuitions and your perceptions toward what your motorcycle is doing, are heightened, and that's what you want. Yeah, that's what you want. If something's not right, let me tell you something. If you're ever out on a ride and something's not right, stop riding the damn bike and figure out what it is. Don't just say, "Oh, that's kind of weird. I guess I'll just ignore it and go on about my day because it's my day off and I want to go ride all day."
Right.
That's how you end up in the ditch. So,
there's times. Trick One does. What's up? There's times when I get on the bike and you get like quarter mile down the road and you're like, and then you start over exaggerating inputs. You're like, pull over. You stop at the nearest gas station. You get off the bike. You fucking I have what do you call those tire PSI like fucking stem kit thing or whatever.
Oh, those are dangerous, man.
Huh?
The caps that tell you the PSI?
No. I actually have the no. It's in my tail.
Okay.
And so I said kit, not tip, but
sorry.
But no, there's times when I pulled over, removed the cap, checked the thing, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 27 pounds. Bitch, and then you put air, get it back up to wherever you like it. I like mine around 33 PSI, somewhere around in there. Front and rear.
Yeah, I run mine on the cruiser about 3 and 4 PSI less than what they're stamped.
Okay, so on the higher side. Yeah, I think I can't remember. I think it's 40 PSI max or something on those tires, at least Bridgestone. But anyway, so I run 33, and the moment I put air back in the tire, everything feels good. Now the only time it doesn't feel good, and then I just notice that I'm tripping, is when when I'm on the last 2,000 miles on the tire. This shit's completely fucking tabletopped off and shit, right? And it's just flat as hell in the middle. Yeah, that's about the only time that putting air doesn't work. But never run bias, please. Period. Why is that?
Never run bias ply with a radial tire. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
No, what's that mean?
So there's the question. What they're talking about out there is mismatching tires. And and Jaeger Troop is right. You never want to put a bias ply tire on the same bike with a radial and a car. It goes the same for cars.
Yeah.
You never want to put a bias ply tire on with radial tires, just simply because they behave so differently that they can cause a lot of problems. And another thing that I would not do on a motorcycle, this is just my personal preference, but I'm really particular about matching tread.
Yeah.
And not to say it has to look the same. It doesn't have anything to do with that. But like, for example, if there's a tread that I have on my bike that's like mainly a rain tread, I would never combine that with like a semi-race tread. I just wouldn't do that. So, because that can cause some adverse handling as well. And you don't want to have a really, really sticky rear and a slick front, or a really, really sticky front and a slick rear. So yeah, that's why it's a good idea to always balance your tires.
I mean, the only time I run, ply, you mean like having a Bridgestone in front, like a Michelin in the rear?
The thickness of it.
No, a bias ply tire is built differently than a steel belted radial. Bias ply tires generally don't have steel belts holding them together. It's a different construction method that's used for bias ply. And before I start to lying about how they're put together, I'm going to look it up. I think what it is that bias ply tires have no metal in them, and they are used by cross hatching rubber. I think that's what it is. Maybe, I don't know. Jaeger can probably put a comment over on the side about how they're constructed, but they don't work well with steel belted radials. That's what it comes down to generally.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I literally thought y'all were talking about like two different offset tire, like not offset, but you know what I mean? Like brand / wear life. Like, hey, I found this used fucking tire for like $20.
It says here that that a radial tire allows the sidewall and the tread to function as two independent features of the tire, whereas a bias ply tire consists of multiple rubber plies overlapping each other. Okay, so at least I was right about that. The crown and the sidewalls are interdependent, and the overlapping plies form a thick layer that's less flexible and more sensitive to overheating than the other one. Okay, so that's what it is. Thank you, Revzilla. That's one of the few times you'll hear me thank those guys for anything, but yeah. I'm still, they are built, they're constructed differently, and they behave differently. And it can be potentially dangerous to have two different tires with such different behaviors on the same motorcycle or car, for that matter. Yeah,
that's weird. Who the fuck makes these two-ply?
Well, bias ply tires are old technology. That's from I mean, they still make them because they're cheap and they work really well on certain types of vehicles. But that's an old way of making tires. It's kind of technologically a bit antiquated, if you will.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can get them a lot in like non-DOT off-road tires is the big one, for cheap motorcycle tires.
I didn't even know that shit existed, to be honest. Like, at all.
Yeah, it's old school stuff, man.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck?
Let me see if I can find some bias ply motorcycle tires. Let's see.
I posted this shit on fucking Discord. What the fuck is you talking about, son?
What?
I sent you a direct message on Discord there, UCB.
Oh.
Bruh. Like, I click your name. I go to message. Wait. This way. Yeah, right there. Boom. Sent 20 minutes ago. You bitch. 05 CBR 600 double bitch. Bike is slow too, y'all. I pulled on him, even with my fucked up engine. I gotta do something about that engine, Tim. I don't know what to do. I got quoted $1,300 for a fucking motor, and I'm like,
I don't know, man. $1,300 for a motor for a 11-year-old motorcycle, 12-year-old motorcycle. I don't know, man. It just depends. I mean, if you think you'll ride it 10 more years or even 5 more years, it's worth $1,300. But if you think
that's not including the install or anything like that. So
okay, yeah, I don't know.
We didn't probably like 2 G's out the door. That's my problem. I'm like,
yeah. And what's the blue book value on the bike? Like $2,800.
It's probably like 35.
Yeah.
Four from 42.50 because I got the carbon fibers.
It's a 2006.
2007.
Okay. Let's see what the native value of it is.
I just, I want bruh, the fuck player. What the fuck is time for a moment? Or wait, I can't read. Sorry. Time for a more recent bike. It's the motor. Like literally, that's the only fucking problem I have with that bike. It's the engine, man. I mean, but here's the thing. People with fucking new shit, a year, 2 years old, shit fucks up. I'm surprised that the bike has ran this long. Especially, man, if you ride with me, you will know the shit that I do on that bike. I mean, every time I get on that bike, at one point you hear, you hear rev limits happening, right? And it's like, and the fact that like every time I started it, and it literally sounds like somebody dropped a fucking wrench off in the fucking head of it. Like I'm just like, dude, I'm waiting for any day this shit to go swing as I'm fucking going down the freeway. But it doesn't. I started it. I mean, it still has that fucked up idle issue. But what I'm hearing is that it could be the exhaust valves. And so they're like, I'm thinking about just for now, if I can at least just get the exhaust valves done until I'm able to,
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's only so much stuff up in the top of that engine, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. You've got all the oil delivery stuff, and then you've got 2 cams, 16 valves, and a cam chain. That's all that's up there. So it's got to be that's all it can be if it's the top end of the motor. You've got your valves are out of spec, or the valves have, for whatever, and maybe you have stretched valves. They're not closing completely. I mean, it could be a lot of different stuff, but, yeah, you're going to have to kind of weigh, you're going to have, it sounds to me like you have a problem motor. Not to say that's a bad bike. I'm just saying like there's a known problem with that nobody can seem to figure out. And if you keep dumping money into it instead of getting something new, that's a problem that never goes away. You know what I mean?
No, I got you. But Tim,
whereas you can find a 10-year-old, you can find another 10-year-old Yamaha. You can get an R1, or you can find a GSX R1000 for $5,000. Why spend $2,000 when $5,000 will get you a brand new, clean 10-year-old motorcycle? That's kind of the way I'm looking at it.
Here's my thought process, and the next motorcycle I buy will be goose egg miles. Brand new off the showroom floor.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I choose to go that route.
Yeah.
Oil changes at the shop kind of thing?
No. But I will take it down to Ghost Ninja's house at that point to show him oil changes. Lincoln, I'll come down there tomorrow to do an oil change.
Lincoln said for me to get a Honda, man. Lincoln, I love Hondas. Just because I don't have one right now doesn't mean I don't like them. I'm looking real hard at that CB 1100 RS, man. That might be bike number 4 in the garage.
Ooh.
Oh, that thing is so freaking beautiful. And it's got that big CB 1100 engine. All that low-end torque, looks like a bike from the 70s, just like I like. That's what I'm talking about, 70s and 80s bikes. That look is what I'm into. I guess it's just because that's when I grew up. I grew up, those were the motorcycles. So.
That's why they make them. They're,
yeah.
Because there's a little bit of something for everybody out there, and that's nice.
Bongo
even
Fury,
in new technology. Sorry.
Yep.
No, I'm sorry. Bongo Fury asks what it costs to rebuild. I found out what a race shop would charge me to rebuild it, and I had some choice words with those people. And put it this way, they were going to charge me. Oh, I don't have my camera on here. Let me go ahead and just do this.
Yeah, by the way, your native value on your bike is $3,800. Just so
right there. That's how much he was going to charge me to rebuild
Holy shit.
the top end of my motor.
Just the top?
Just the top.
Wow.
Just the tip.
Wow.
I was like, bro, at that price, like I can go.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good down payment on like a fucking.
That's a whole new bike, dude.
That's a down payment on a Kia.
It's a whole different bike.
Right.
I'm serious, man. That's a lot of money.
I mean, dude, I'm telling you right now, you can go find yourself a 5 or 10-year-old.
Somebody that's one owner, taking care of it. Tim Kreitz kind of bike.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody bought a Hot Rod 600. They put 1,000 miles on it, and then they got scared and never rode it again. And it's been sitting in their garage ever since. You can get it for $3,000 or $4,000.
Yeah.
Hey, Lincoln, how about this, Lincoln? I will buy your 05 CBR 600 piece of crap as long as you got, as long as you remove the X undercover biker sticker off of it. I will give you 500 for it. How about that?
Is that the clear sticker that you got to find?
No, he came over one day and I cut this. Oh, that shit was like, good, like 3 feet long. It goes from like his rear tire to the, like, you know, like, you know how you have like the side of the bike and then it starts to curl under, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it like kind of V's in the middle.
Yeah.
On that side panel right there, we put all the way across X undercover biker. That motherfucker, just kill yourself.
He'd be under there with a scraper for a month.
I'm just saying, look, for $500, at least that bike will be getting the love and attention that it ain't getting you right now. Because I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna be riding it as you just let it sit there, collect Santa Monica dust, or whatever up there.
So Red, your next bike, is it going to be another Yamaha, or are you going to go the Ducati route?
No, never go Ducati.
No. Yeah, I was going to go ahead and advise you against that. Sorry, I got all excited there.
Yeah, no, no Ducati. Okay. Panigale, I would definitely buy a Panigale. It would be the like once, twice a month kind of bike, right? I'd need
understood
once or twice a year.
Yeah, just because how much you like that certain bike. I was just wondering. That was a genuine question.
I do like Yamahas, but I specifically because a lot of people say, dude, well, if your bike's only 3 years old, then why is your bike so old? And I'm like, well, that's the only year that Yamaha made an all red motorcycle or in a 600 format. Scotty, don't. What up, man? What's going on? Harley Rider, appreciate the call earlier. So I wanted an all red Yamaha, and doing research, they made 2 years, 06, 07. Those just happen to be the 2 years that the bikes made more power. However, they used different shit, which didn't last very long, and there's issues. So that's why that bike lasted 2 years.
Yeah.
And then it's 08 to I think like 14 or some shit. Like, fuck. But people say like, oh, you could just paint it and man, it ain't the same to me. It ain't the same to me. See, yeah, you can plastic dip. No, it ain't the same, son. That is Yamaha factory paint on that bitch right now. Granted,
time for a bright red FZ09, dude, just like
man.
That's a good looking bike.
I was at this Yamaha dealership the other day and fucking I saw them new FZs out front and I was just like, I could definitely be more comfortable.
A lot of power, more power than your 600, or right about the same anyway.
Yeah, but then I'm on wheelie machine.
It took a lot of restraint because I actually went into the dealership for a 7, and I didn't because I'm not there yet. I don't know. I just think I'd end up either getting hurt or just not getting the skill that I need in the early part of my street career.
Once again, that's you listening to your intuitions and being smart, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It'll happen.
Yagatube said, hey, red, Hondas are red. Yeah, fuck that.
Ride red.
No, I trust me, dude. That was on my radar until I sat on one. I was like, nope, moving on. but I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of like that exhaust, the tail exhaust. You know, I thought that was pretty cool. But I'm like, won't that shit get kind of warm though? I mean, if you got to reroute the exhaust, because Ducatis do the same shit. Well, I mean, they don't run a tail exhaust, but it comes up and curls back down, like right up under the, like in between the tail and the rider seat or whatever. So I know that shit get kind of worn. Well, they do get worn. That's Ducati. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Just because I rode your Honda don't mean I agree with your Honda. All I know is the steering was weird. You had this fucking heavy ass crash cage. The seat started out amazing, and then 5 miles down the road, that shit felt like I was sitting on a fucking brick. It was horrible, dude. I'm sorry. It was horrible. But you know what? The only Honda I actually like because of undercover is the fucking the old 92 he had, the VFR, the V twin. Oh, that shit sounded so nice.
The best sounding Honda motor ever is the VFR 800. That motor, that V4
800. So yeah, he had the 750.
Well, this is not the same. He had a VFR 750.
Yeah, it was 750.
Okay, yeah, VFR, but the VFR 800, man. Oh my gosh, that thing sounded every bit as wicked as the inline 6-cylinder CBX Honda, just in a different way.
Inline 6.
Yeah, the CBX, the early 80s CBX, they had an inline 6-cylinder.
Thought that was a good idea.
Dude, well, actually, man, the bike was pretty popular. The main thing was keeping the damn carburetors synchronized on it. Synchronizing 6 carburetors. Oh my gosh. And 4 valves per cylinder times 6 cylinders. Oh my God. 24 valve engine on a motorcycle. It was a lot of maintenance. Yeah.
Huh.
Jay Leno has an episode on his CBX. You should go watch it sometime. Oh yeah, Moth. Yeah, the RC51. How could I forget that one? The RC45 and the RC51. Honda has a long history of making wicked sounding motorcycles. That is true.
Oh, the RC51. Is that the
V-twin?
Was that the one that screams real loud?
No, it's a real, I mean, it sounds a lot like a Ducati. In fact, it was the Ducati killer. It killed Ducati. It beat them in the AMA series when Nicky Hayden won on it and then went on to MotoGP after that. It was that, yeah. In fact, my buddy Carl has an RC51. It's a 2002 or a 2003. And every time I see him, I try to buy it from him and he won't let it go. Yeah, those are incredible motorcycles. That was I'll tell you why the RC51 got built, because Honda got pissed off, and you don't ever want to piss Honda off. Here's what was happening in the late 90s in AMA Superbike. They were racing inline 750s as the Superbike class. So GSXR 750, ZX7R, those the R7, those were the bikes that were racing in Superbike. And the AMA came along and said, yeah, guys, you know, Ducati really, they want to race in the American series, but they don't have a 750cc V-twin that'll compete. So we're going to change the rules and say that if you are going to race a V-twin in the AMA Superbike series, well, then you can race a 1000cc engine. And so, of course, Ducati comes on the scene with a 1000cc V-twin and starts beating everybody. And so Honda said, you know what? Fuck these guys. We're going to build a 1000cc V-twin and we're going to kick their asses with it. And that's exactly what they did. That's the greatness of the RC51 right there. And there's your lesson in motorcycle history, AMA racing history.
Yeah.
Of course, I was writing. I was writing professional, not riding, but WRITING, writing. I was reporting on Superbike races and other things in the motorsports world and in the motorcycle world at that time. So I got lots of firsthand information on that at the time. It was fun. It was a lot of fun back in those days.
You know what? Maybe I need to do a video one day on how fucked up my motorcycle is, so that way people will the shit that I gotta do. Because people, all they see is fucking right. It's like, no, dude, you gotta understand. Like, it took me 10 minutes before I ever got on the motherfucker. Like today, dude. Like, I had to go. I went to the post office and some other things, and like, I go downstairs and start the bike, put on my helmet. hopefully I get on my helmet, like in the strap and everything on before the bike cuts off again. And then, so it's like I'm sitting there and then finally it cuts off. And I'm like, fuck, you know, you got to restart it and you got to, eventually sometimes if I get everything on before I start the bike, then I'll just hold the fucking throttle until it hits like a certain temperature and then I'll let it go. And then hopefully it won't die. Like it's such pain in the ass, dude. But at least when it's warm, it runs. But while it's cold, yeah, it fucking dies often. Scotty Dunn with $1, man. Appreciate the love, man. Thanks. What is that?
Oh, Ghost Anime is asking me why I sold my 1975 Kawasaki H2. Because, man, at the time, it was the late 90s, and they weren't as sought after as they are now, and I never could quite get it running right. And I wanted to build a different bike, and I hung on to it for a long time, and finally this dude wanted to buy it, and so I sold it to him, and I bought something else. That's when I started restoring KZs, actually. I got out of the two-strokes. I stopped doing the two-strokes for the most part. The last two-stroke Kawasaki street bike I did was a S1 triple. Yeah, and I didn't finish that one either. People always wanted those bikes, so I would just sell them halfway through doing what I was going to do to them. Yeah.
Is it true that you miss everything that you sell?
You do to an extent. Like I miss my ZX7R, but I don't. But every time I was on it, it was a torture rack.
Yeah.
Every time I was actually riding it, I couldn't wait to get off of it. But yeah, there's a part of you that always will miss a bike like that. That's one of the best chassis Kawasaki ever built was the ZX7. And I miss the two bikes I regret the most is my 2000 ZX6R. I never should have sold that. Mm-hmm. And I never, ever should have sold my 78 KZ 1000 limited restoration that I did. I should have hung on to that. Yeah, but that's all right. The money I made so much money off of that. I paid cash for the Triumph, so it's not like I made out bad on it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you do miss them. Yes, that's very true.
Yeah, every vehicle I've ever sold has been that way because I hold on to vehicles for a long time, and I always do the shit, man. I should have held on to that. You know, why did I do that? And I'm toying with selling Dick because it just kills me that he sits there. He doesn't eat much, but it's a carbureted bike, and I just hate to think the bike's just sitting there not getting used.
You gotta run them, man. If anything,
it's not right.
Yeah, you got to take it out, and especially being carbureted. Put a little. I would get some B12 Chem Tool. And put some in the tank, and then once a week, go out and run the bike. Run it. Even if you just put it out in your driveway and run it up to temperature at idle and rev it a little bit, do that once a week, and it'll keep the carburetor from gumming up. Yeah,
that's what I've been doing with it right now. Just running him, and then I go ahead and turn the fuel valve off and let it run until it quits. But it just kills me because it's a nice bike, and he's got an application. I really enjoy the Cruiser so much more, and I've got such a limited time for most of the year to ride in general. With my work schedule that I don't know. I just feel bad. I think he needs to be ridden every day, and but I'm looking at it doing that. God, am I going to regret that down the road?
Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. One of the things I'm dealing with on the ZRX 1200R right now. If you've watched the latest video, you can kind of tell at the very end when we're leaving on that egress at Sunset, the bike is not idling exactly right. And it's the same thing, man. That bike hates ethanol-laced fuels.
And that's all you get.
And that's all you can get now. It's an old carbureted bike. It's 90s technology. And so I'm constantly having to take that thing apart and go through the carburetors, and I've got to do it now. If I hadn't brewed beer this week, that's what I would have done, is take that damn bike apart again. So I totally.
But brewing beer is so much more fun than rebuilding cars.
Yeah, I thought so too until I fired up that brew kettle and that burner on a 99-degree night. Like, what the hell am I doing?
It's like baking cookies when it's 112.
Yeah. But I'm making a full video of that, by the way, and it's complete. It's everything from putting grain into the grain mill all the way to a finished glass of beer in one video.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, I'll have that up, and I mean it's still fermenting now. It'll ferment for about another week, and then I'll.
That's what I was wondering from start to finish. How long?
Yeah,
but I can wait for the video. You don't have to spoil it.
No, it's fine. I usually let the beer ferment anywhere from 3 to 14 days, depending on the type of yeast and the type of beer. And then once it's done fermenting and I've got the alcohol content that I want, I cold crash it down, let it get really clear. And then once it's really, really clear, pretty beer, then I'll put it in a keg, throw carbonation on it, get it up to about 10 or 11 psi carbonation, and it's time to drink it and enjoy it. So that's how. Yeah. So we're looking at maybe another week or two. Yeah.
I had a second uncle that, as a little kid, one of my first memories of anybody making anything, alcoholic, was the condom on the glass water jug, for wine. And not knowing what that was at the time. I always look back on that and go, damn, I was so little that I never got to enjoy any of that with him. Just weird things that you remember as you get older and learn more.
Yeah. Funny, the things you take with you.
Yep. Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, Red, Undercover still hasn't gotten your message?
Oh. Wait. No, he got the shit. Probably at work, though, to be honest. I don't know. It's undercover.
So you guys ready for, what is it? I think somebody posted it on Instagram. 4 weeks, 1 day, and I think it was Mr. Fish, in like 8 hours. Although he's a day ahead of us, so.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready. Harley Rider, appreciate the $1. Thank you, sir. Yes, I told y'all he at world work. There it is.
Gotcha. All I keep thinking is I'm so wore out from the heat and working in it that I'm gonna go vacation, quote unquote, in even the heat? Hotter. That's like my only fucking mistake. I keep wanting to ask Billy, are you sure you want to ride, man? I just don't know that I want to deal with the ride part of it, honestly, because how fucking hot it is. No, you can't play with that right now.
I'm struggling.
Give me that.
I'm struggling with that right now too, man. We're in the heat of the year right now, and I generally do fewer episodes in July and August just because it's 111 degrees outside.
Well, when you're working it all day, by the time like right now, it wouldn't be bad to go run around. I'm just so wore out that I don't have it. I don't feel stable enough to go ride. Now, if I was 20 years younger, maybe, but it's just a little bit too much. And I still have not been able. I've done it one time to squid. I can't do it. And I know people laugh at that because I know there's going to be conditions where I will, but I don't know, man. I got a gear, and it's heat stroke quality here,
Yeah.
Can an FI 2-stroke be a viable option today?
I was just answering that question. I think that there have been plenty of 2-stroke fuel-injected bikes in the past. Yeah.
Oh, well, Husqvarna's releasing one right now. I believe that they're making a big fucking deal about. They're bringing it. It's old technology, but they're bringing it back.
Yeah, because I remember seeing, like when I was a little kid, there were 2-stroke generator engines that were fuel injected.
Yep.
So yeah, it's kind of an old technology. I just don't see them bringing it back in large quantities because the EPA and CARB and all of these government regulatory agencies, not only in the United States, but across the world, have basically laid down the edict that there will no longer be proliferation of 2-stroke motorcycles for the street. Yeah. They're just not going to allow a whole bunch of them at this point.
I think it'll be more overseas that you'll see more of it than anything, honestly.
Yeah, they're just dirty. Google or YouTube some videos of old H1s and H2s that people have rebuilt, and it's just a freaking smoke fest.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, what's that cloud coming at us? Oh, it's a Kawasaki H2.
As I say, if you don't hear it first, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Harley Rider with the $1. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I miss 2-strokes in the dirt bike world.
Yeah.
The sound.
Yeah. There's something about that.
The oil gas
smell.
Mixture. The having
always saying, fuck it, just put enough in.
Right. the constant having to be like wide open through the whole. You know what I mean? Like it was just like they made power all top in. Like it was just different. Then you get 4 strokes came
Nope.
Yeah.
all low end torque. Like, dude, what the fuck? Don't seem right.
Yeah, that was a different era. There's no doubt about that. Vash said electric is the future, and I hope so. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. As long as it's got power, that's all I care about. As long as it's got torque and power, and it gives me that same feeling.
Longevity, though.
Yeah, if they can just sort out the battery technology, man, that's the only thing that anybody's waiting on. But I'll tell you guys, man, this is just, of course, my opinion, which I know it's not wrong very often, but I have been wrong in the past. I know it's impossible to believe. No, I'm just kidding. But there will be a lot of unintended consequences to the proliferation of electric vehicles. One of the ways that we pay for road taxes right now is through fuel. Buying fuel.
Another way.
Here in Texas, 50 cents almost of every gallon is road taxes. Yeah. So when all of a sudden nobody's buying fuel, or only a third of the people are buying fuel like they used to, or even a 10% drop. Let's say 10% of the drivers and riders out on the road get electric vehicles. That 10% is going to have a huge economic impact on road quality.
Well, look at how much it affected. Yeah, look how much it affected just the crash of 07 has affected many big cities that lost that revenue, and their infrastructure and roads are crumbling because of it.
And right now they're trying to give you incentives and tax breaks and all of these incentive packages to have an electric vehicle. But if everybody had an electric vehicle, all of a sudden everything would fall to pieces, and electric vehicles wouldn't be this great save all, because there would be what they would end up having to do is you would have to pay a tax every year on the miles you put on it, or on your estimated miles. Kind of like,
they're going to get it somewhere.
Kind of like you and me, we're self-employed, so we have to pay self-employment taxes quarterly. Well, you have to estimate that. And and so basically you take what you paid last year in taxes, and you divide it by 4, and you send that amount to them every quarter in this year, whether you make that money again or not. Well, it'll be the same way with road taxes on electric
how far are you going to go?
Yeah, exactly right. So we'll see. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out, if indeed it plays out in our lifetimes.
Yeah, the best review of electric motorcycle I've seen so far was Tony Carvajal's. He took his out for a spin and talked to everybody about what he liked about it, what he didn't like about it. And he really liked the bike, but again, it always comes down to the range of the vehicle because of limitations. And I just, maybe somebody that commutes 20 miles a day, in their total circle, that would be okay. But not everybody's got the ability to just, shit, you can't even plug your phone in most places. I mean, I know it's getting better, but how are you going to charge your vehicle when it needs to be charged?
Right.
And that's a bigger circuit too than just a plug.
Well, I'll tell you, and I've said this all along. In fact, I wrote an article about it 10 years ago that basically said, as soon as there is an $8,000 electric motorcycle that makes 100 equivalent horsepower, has a 350-mile range, and can be recharged in 30 minutes or less, I'll buy one. But until then, it ain't going to happen.
Well, yeah. I mean,
what's up?
So, Holly? People, it's fucked. Like, spirit time, everybody, 10-4 has one. No, it's fucked how innovation gets stipend, right? Like I saw this story about some kid who fucking figured out, some MIT right? Figured out how to charge a cell phone in like a minute. I'm like dead to fully charged in like a minute.
I saw that the other day.
Right? And it's just like, oh, great, cool. Shit's going to be charging quick than a motherfucker. Soon. Nope. Some company came in, bought them, hey, we'll give you fucking $20 million for your idea. Cool, great.
Just to get rid of it.
So, yeah, and then they fucking trash it. Done. So, yes, we could have, granted, I'm pretty sure, like, whatever that process is probably kind of violent, or some kind of, there's probably a lot of risk that goes along with that. But, what does it take? Because I know, like, with electric cars, you have the 125, or not 125. Come on, Red. The 110 power source, and you have the 220 sources. So of course 220 sources are better, but still, like, dude, like we should be able to charge, you know, something in a reasonable amount of time, right? Like,
Yeah.
that fuck. Oh, I don't have it up here, but my what do you call it? My battery that I use for motovlogging, right? It's like 16,000 milliamps. If that shit is drained, it takes no bullshit like 15, 16 hours to fully charge. It's like, why, dude? Like,
and we've got the technology to make it faster, but we don't, because there's more money in everything. It goes down to so fine of a level that probably maybe even Tim is the only one that's got a little insight on it. It all comes down to money.
And the thing that I can never figure out is, like, why does it seem like 300 or so is like that magic number as far as like how far cars can go on electric power? Everybody sit down at the tables like, all right, look, we're not going.
Well, I think they base that on a tank of fuel. Most vehicles, that's about the range, 300 to 350 on a tank of gas.
Yeah, even my truck, if I drive easy, I can get almost 400 miles on a tank of fuel. So that's the big challenge is range. And also, there's a conversation that's been going on and off in the side chat about electric vehicles being zero emissions. They are not zero emissions. If you've ever seen what it takes to refine lithium ion and mine it, it's a very filthy, energy consumptive process.
Well, Tim, it is zero emissions.
However,
some bitch that had to dig a hole 300 feet down to find some white rock-looking thing to buff that up. Then take that, let it sit in the fucking
big old dirty diesel.
Shit, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the fucking that what's that, like, classic dump truck?
Yeah, right? The big Tonka truck.
No, that has like the tire that's like 30 feet tall.
Yeah, the big Tonkas.
Like
the Terex truck.
Whatever the fuck the thing is.
Yeah, the
that son of a bitch had to carry the load back to the fucking wherever, like, and
all of the line of ATF, but underneath it, that everybody's just kicking dirt over it as they walk back.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember the stats, but like to build one Prius and ship it, it causes more pollution than, say, I think it was a 1956 Chevy pickup.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've got all that lithium ion. Plus, you have to keep in mind, too, that building a car takes a period, no matter what kind of car it is, takes a tremendous amount of energy to build a car. You have to stamp metal and forge metal and run robots and ship them. And, it's a tremendous amount of energy. So, so that's one of the things that, guys that will drive a car for 30 years, even though it may only get 15 miles to the gallon, they're doing more for the environment than the guy who buys a Prius every other year so he can have a new car.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And going back to the electric motorcycle, wasn't it Jake that rode one? An electric one? Electric supercharged?
Yeah.
I can't remember everything he said about it, but the charge didn't last very long, did it? Like an hour or something like that?
Yeah, like you ride it like a hooligan.
Yeah, it lasted like half as long as they said it was going to, or a third as long. Yeah, and it got really hot too. That's another thing, is heat management. They don't quite have that nailed down yet either, because electric vehicles get extremely hot in the powertrain. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but they'll get it. I mean, it's just a matter of time, and it's a matter of society wanting to change that way. There's a lot of resistance to it. I'm not for it or against it. I'm for market forces more than anything. And so, as long as it's not, bad for people and it doesn't harm people, I'm for the market sorting itself out. But what I'm not for is for the government forcing this kind of stuff on us through coercion. And that's we've seen a lot of that over the past.
Well, I'm not for the government telling states they can't sell a Tesla because
it goes both ways.
What was it, dealership rules and all? Like, man, seriously?
Yeah, that's
sorry. You can't sell your TV here unless it goes through a Walmart, a Best Buy, or a fucking Circuit City. Bitch, Circuit City been closed like fucking 25 years. Dude, you fucking serious? The law states that, sir.
I gotta say something about Tesla real quick. Since you brought up Tesla, there's a Tesla dealership down here by my work, and I'm gonna tell you, it's in the worst goddamn neighborhood you could put anything. I don't even know how it's still in business, but then I found out Tesla also builds buses.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
So they actually build buses out of this dealership. So not only do they sell Tesla cars, they sell the buses too out of this dealership down here by my work. It still amazes me that they're in business because it's the worst neighborhood. I mean, I get shot at nightly, so it's like, why would you have that down here?
Yeah, Tesla has their hands in more than just making their single, car or whatever, but rather few cars.
That's not atypical of large manufacturing operations. Yeah, I mean, you got to keep in mind, man. You were kind of poking fun at Honda, but you have to keep in mind Honda sells more motorcycles.
Yamaha
just
sells
about anybody.
Pianos. It's like
yeah. Yeah, it's like Honda kicks Harley's ass at building motorcycles, and motorcycles aren't even the main thing Honda concentrates on as a company. It's like their second or third banana behind cars and all other kinds of stuff that they build.
I think it's actually third because I think it's cars and actually lawnmowers. They're Honda lawnmowers.
Yeah, and generators. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen a lot of Honda
small engine. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was told by a friend in the fashion industry, and he was at something, and he was talking to somebody. I don't know if they represented Harley or not, but he said that Harley Davidson makes more money selling apparel than they do, like apparel, shot glasses.
I question that.
Well, I mean, it's like when I bought my Harley. I bought a $15,000 shirt is what I bought.
I mean, to me, yes, Tim, I get where you're saying. You're like, it's like, really? But it's a lot of shirts per. I mean, you think it's going to take like 500 shirts per motorcycle sold? Even, you know what I mean? Like,
you see more people wearing the apparel than you do necessarily riding the bike.
Oh yeah. I saw a thread on Reddit the other day. It was really funny. That said, not to jab at Harleys because I like Harleys just fine, but on Reddit it said the title of the thread was Harley Davidson may buy Ducati, which they're thinking about doing right now, but I don't think it's going to happen. But one of the responses was, why is a t-shirt company buying Ducati?
I did not see that.
I know a lot of people are freaking out about this whole Harley buying Ducati. What people aren't understanding is, even if they buy it, nothing's going to change. It's still going to be Ducati. It's just Harley's going to own them.
Oh, that's a t-shirt.
Well, Harley briefly had a stake in MV Agusta too. They were part owner in MV Agusta for a long time, and
oh, really?
And it didn't work out for them. They sold out within 2 years, I think it was.
Yep.
So they've got to do this Ducati thing right, and they can't play like Ducati is a second banana because Ducati is profitable and it's growing, and they just like Harley, they're building the best bikes they've ever built, and so Harley can't use one or the other for a test bed. I mean, it's got to be done just right, or they can screw a lot of stuff up, I think.
Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta actually do some work real quick.
Right on.
Yeah. Right. Wait, who owns? Does Indian own Indian, or is there like a
Polaris?
That's right.
Yeah.
Which also owned Victory, which
right.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Polaris owned. The only reason they got rid of Victory is because Indian's doing really well, and they want to, I'm sure, concentrate their resources and their R&D budgets and all of that on Indian. Victories were great bikes, but again, they fell into that American V-twin trap that kind of pigeonholed them. And
who was this?
Victory.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I liked Victories, but man, here's the deal: you are never gonna beat Harley Davidson at building old school V-twins for old fat guys. You're never going to beat them at that.
I have to say there's more people around here that are not old fat guys that are riding Harley.
Well, that's good to know because Harley
gives us hope.
But at the end of the day, when you pull up and you look over and that somebody's over there, right? And he's got a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Dude's probably about 275. Yes, he's
I mean, like I said, I like Harleys just fine. I always have. I've never been a big Harley owner. I mean, but who knows? I could go get one tomorrow. Just you never know what I'm going to do. But it's just kind of one of those things where they've got to hedge things correctly, or they're going to get in trouble. They don't have the luxury that a lot. We were talking earlier about Honda. Kawasaki is the same way. Kawasaki in Japan is not known for their motorcycles.
No,
that's like the third or fourth thing down the line they do. The main thing they build is ships and trains.
Kawasaki.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Kawasaki Heavy Industries, man. Motorcycles aren't shit to them. I mean,
that was an afterthought to burn up shit after World War II.
Well, and that's another thing too, is that, the best and the brightest engineers, the reason Kawasaki and Honda and Yamaha and Suzuki, the reason their motorcycles and their cars and all of their stuff is so damn good, it's the best in the world. And the reason why is because after the end of World War II, Japan was not allowed to have a military. They still don't to this day. They just have a small self-defense force. So in America, our best and brightest designers and engineers, well, where do they go after college? Well, they go to Raytheon or Boeing, or they go into the defense sector, a vast majority of them too. They build missiles and airplanes and jets and all that. Well, they don't have that in Japan. So the best and brightest engineers and designers there build cars and motorcycles and VCRs and DVD
and then
players.
computers. Yeah, then it turned into computers.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason why all the stuff that comes out of Japan is so damn good, as far as the stuff we like anyway.
Yes. Japan has it all.
Love Japan.
Some bitches.
Yeah, my cousin's actually over there right now.
Hot Wheels in the motherfucking building. Beep. I'm listening. Sorry, can't chat tonight. So I guess I don't need to send him a LinkedIn. Cool.
Yeah, Kawasaki literally could shut their motorcycle division down tomorrow, and it probably would not hurt them financially very badly because they build so many ships and so many trains. They're building helicopters now, civilian helicopters. In fact, the supercharger system for the H2 was developed by the helicopter division.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Finding Hot Wheels. Mr. Wheels Hot. No, it is funny when you start to learn about a company's like history or their past or like what they really do. You know what I mean? You're like, oh yeah, fucking this company, yeah, fucking Logitech, yeah, they just make keyboards. Did you know they make fucking like I don't know, fucking ballistic missiles? You're like, Logitech? I mean, I'm making shit up, but you're just like, wait, they make keyboards and mouses? No, bitch. They make shit that kills people. You're like, oh, what the fuck, dude? You know, but that's what happens when you start to do a little research into like companies, right? Like,
yeah.
You know, for like the average person nowadays, right? Like, I'll never forget when I found out fucking Lamborghini started out, what was it? Fucking making lawnmowers or tractors or something?
Tractors. They started building tractors.
You're like, wait, no, they make the supercar. Like, no, they made farm equipment. You're like, wait, what?
It's like Ducati builds a lot of electrical components.
I don't know why, because
capacitors and stuff. It's you know what they build a lot of things that people are totally unaware of. Get back to work. That's what they're saying. Get back to work.
They're getting on my nerves tonight.
Want a large orange drink.
Yeah, it's even funny. Like, I mean, but there's certain industries like we're talking about companies making shit. Like, you remember Tim back in 11, 12? There was the big increase in hard drives and shit prices.
Yeah, maybe. Seems vaguely familiar.
It was like into 2011. Nah, maybe in early 12 or some shit. I don't remember. No, it wasn't 11. 11, 12, somewhere around in there. It's like a big fucking hike in fucking hard drive prices. So it's like, say like, today is different, of course. But let's just say prices stay consistent, per se. Like, yeah, today you could buy like 1 terabyte hard drive for like $100. Just easy numbers, what it is. But back in that time frame, the same fucking hard drive would have been like fucking $250. And it was like they had that fucking like a typhoon or an earthquake or some shit that flooded out like where 90% of hard drives are made.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere like Thailand or some stupid shit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The motherfuckers was like, sorry, bro, nobody else in the world makes hard drives except us.
Well, that happened with
fucked right now.
That actually happened with some motorcycle parts after the Japanese tsunami a couple of years ago.
Yep.
I can't remember what it was I went in to go buy, and I was like, I need a such and such, and they were like, oh, we don't have them right now, and we're not sure when we're going to get them. And I was like, what are you talking about? Well, the tsunami. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, we dealt with that in some of the components we need, and they moved it to Mexico just for that reason, because they dropped out of a major market that they couldn't supply. Obviously, it wasn't a major market for them, and they just moved it over to Mexico. But there was like about a 1.5 year delay that we couldn't get critical components over the tsunami.
Here's a Kawasaki. Here's Kawasaki's latest helicopter, one of its latest helicopters. Dang, even their helicopters look badass. Kawasaki can do no wrong, man. Awesome.
What's that say on the sides?
It's some kind of, well, it's all in Japanese. Maybe you can tell me.
I'm trying.
Something about rescue. In that first one about somebody helping a man?
Yama something. I think that's Yama. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
Weebo!
kind of weird. Anyway.
The Weebo. Sorry. Damn, but look at that shit, dude. Like, all it needs is a couple, like, fucking attack guns on the side.
A little bit more Kawasaki green.
Missiles and some.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in green. They all seem to be blue and yellow. It's kind of weird, but anyway.
Right.
I just thought I'd share that.
Like, you associate Kawasaki with motorcycles. You associate Yamaha with motorcycles. You accept,
I associate Yamaha with music more than motorcycles.
Thing, right? But most people forget that, yeah, Yamaha has this whole music industry. Like, okay, let me, and I've said this on a live stream before, but so, when you go to a movie theater, right? And you sit down to watch a movie, right? So the movie company has to send each movie theater the footage or the movie. Now they don't do it anymore via like reel-to-reel bullshit. It's all digital now. Everything's digital, so there's downloads or whatever. Anyway, so there's a system that's in place that allows them to get one copy and send it to multiple rooms throughout each fucking the
complex.
Yes. Do you know who owns that fucking system? You would think like, oh yeah, Sony Pictures, Paramount Studio. Yeah, it's one of the fucking the people that make the movies, because of course they would own the shit inside the theaters that distributes. No, it's Dolby.
Yeah, Dolby. In fact, not only do they own the technology, but they own all the hardware, and it's all proprietary. And all the movie theaters have to have their hardware to play the movies.
That's why you always see the Dolby sound thing.
It's not just sound; it's Dolby
everything.
Yes.
Wow.
That's what's that. I'm like, damn, son. How do you? I need to create something that markets the corner, or like corners the market. Like, whoosh, hey, you want this? You got to get this.
What I need is an effective monopoly.
Yep.
Legal one at that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, shit. But yeah, like I was like, Dolby. That you mean
those servers and those servers are awesome. See if I can look up Dolby movie. Dolby.
Yeah, I'm getting another beer.
Wow.
Dolby
not those
Vision
corners,
or Dolby Atmos, one of the two. Yeah, Dolby Vision.
Learn something new.
and Dolby Atmos. Yeah. That is crazy, man. That's how it is. Oh, shit.
So, Tim, we still on for our Sizzler date?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, I love the Sizzler.
Oh, shit, man. I think it'd be better as a Golden Corral. God.
I haven't been to one of those in years.
I didn't know they still had them.
Yeah, they've been pushing the commercials here like crazy. Wow. I felt the same way. It's like, wow, I didn't even know that still was around.
All I'm happy about is I'm running off to Ohio for the next couple weeks, and I found the last time I was there, they have my favorite coffee shop. Frickin' Tim Hortons is invading the world.
Oh, yeah.
Going south. Wow.
Yeah, it had just been built. When I went through it, it was like it had been open for a week. Like, thank God. I can go there and get my coffee in the morning.
Ohio's probably going to be muggy this time of year, isn't it?
Well, we're not staying there. We're staying there for like a week, and then we're heading down to Tennessee and North Carolina for about 5 days.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm bringing the cameras. So I might actually catch myself killing myself on some of these roads.
Do it for the views. Oh, LA Jackson's only got fucking 5%. That's because you phone's probably made by Suzuki.
Just find yourself a plug.
Or you know what? If you take the GSXR case off, I guarantee you'll get like fucking 95% power back, bro.
There's wheels when you need them.
Right. Shut up,
evidently, he's been out off-roading that Gixxer he got.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, what the fuck is he riding?
He's being all secretive about it.
I'm just show up at his house tomorrow. Fuck it. Bitch, what you ride? Nah, Red, don't go in the garage. Too late. All right, there. Take a picture, upload to Instagram. Everybody knows.
There you go.
The only thing I can't figure out is what year it is. I know it's older. I just don't know what year it is. But it's definitely a Gixxer.
Yeah, he tried to get me to it's like, dude, I can't. I'm not that up on motorcycle bodies yet. Give me time. I don't know.
Wait, so did he buy it or?
I don't know.
He hasn't been very clear about that.
Yeah.
He's being pretty secretive about it.
Yeah, he is.
I think he bought it, but I'm not 100% sure on it.
Yeah, if for some reason like I just magically didn't have a bike and then it's Lucky Rider's bike, bitch, you ain't buy that motherfucker's bike. Hey, I thought you said you was listening. I thought you said you couldn't chat.
Said he's destroying it.
Well, your track record.
Right.
Oh wow!
Savage. Hashtag savage.
I'm destroying it. What you doing? Just trying to go to the gas station and back. Yeah. Damn, Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels, do you need a link, sir? So you can get
he does. You know he's bouncing.
Right. He over there in the chair like, man, that fucked up. What's up, Hot Wheels is 3-0. That's funny. Wait, 3-0? You must have
No, it was just 2-0. I thought it was 2-0. Unless it's already been done. Well, guys, I have genuinely enjoyed having a little bit of adult time with y'all. I gotta call it. I'm sorry.
How was it about to get in here?
Well, you know what? I need a good Hot Wheels rant. I'll wait for that. Get your ass in here, Hot Wheels.
Yeah, as soon as he donates fucking $25 to the red one, fixes R6 model.
What's wrong with your bike, Rich?
Yeah, it's the same shit that was wrong with it fucking 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago,
Oh,
6 months ago. It's the same goddamn shit. It's just getting worse every time.
I'll loan you, Dick. You big ass off that little 250.
Okay, at least you explain what Dick is.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's her dual sport bike.
The dual sport, yeah, with knobbies.
Just say it like, "Hey, Red, I'll loan your dick," and it's just like,
what? Sorry, man.
I think I'll have to pass on.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I would not ride. Or I'm just gonna say your motorcycle because look, I have enough points against my license as it stands right now. I don't need to be getting your bike out of impound. I don't need to be paying any more. No, so I found out my insurance is going down. Like,
it's been long enough for him to come off.
Well, no. That's what's funny. Hold on, let me see how Hot Wheels this thing. All right, Hot Wheels, bitch. So when I signed up last year, I hadn't went to court for the 5th point. So they saw 4. Okay, so and then yeah, of course I go to court, get the 5th point, but I'm already locked in for the year. We good. Then come like August or September of last year, 1 point came off, so we're back to 4. Now the next point's not going to come off until early next year, 2018 sometime, right? And then once those come off, then yeah, I'll be decent at that time. But anyways, so I'm still at 4 points, but it was saying that my insurance is going to go from God, what was I paying? I forgot what it was per year, but I was paying like $160 a month. So it was like $1,600 a month or something, or $1,600 for the year, something around like $1,500 a month, or for the year. It's going down to like 11. So like I'm saving like almost $500 for the year.
Did you crest the big 4-0?
Huh? Fuck no! I just turned fucking 30.
There's some hesitation there.
29 again. It's like my age has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it does.
Again, like I've been, well, yeah, but it's at a certain point. It's not like, hey, you cross fucking 52, we're gonna give you another 20% off. At least that's.
Yeah, certain things that'll go down no matter what your driving record is. At a certain age, at certain ages, you get breaks. If you buy a house, you get a insurance break.
Being in certain areas of town.
Oh, maybe that's what I did. Yeah.
If you're married, if you get married, you get your insurance goes down. All that stuff. Yeah.
Oh wait, where's my new card? I need to.
I got a good one. What was it? Monday morning on my way home from work. 91 and a 65.
Ooh.
You need to get a lawyer for that one.
Shit.
All right, yeah. Here's my. Let me go ahead and cover up some numbers and some stuff. Things the way anybody out here trying to get the call. Boom. Y'all can't see shit. Anyways, it says 6 years. AAA for 6 years, even though I've technically only been with AAA for 2.
So who you riding in on?
Huh? No, it was the chick behind the counter. I used to put it down on the lunch break and shit, and she hooked it up. Nah, just play. No, I joined in on somebody else's account, and then fucking.
I know how that works.
When I went to get my own account, they were like, "Well, this is your own account technically." So at first he gave me the like beginner card, and I was like, "Bitch." And dude was like, "Look, man, I like you, dude." So he's like, "I'm gonna see what I can do for you." I'm like, "All right, cool." The next day, like 2 months later, bing, fuck yeah, 5 years, and then I just recently got the little 6-year card right there. So hell yeah.
So Wheels, what is it?
Yeah, what you got? Wheels, quit fucking stalling. Tell
I'm not bullshitting. I have Lucky Rider 210's bike.
Gay?
I'm not bullshitting. I got it for $500. and I'm out to destroy it or sell it.
You just don't care you're riding, is what you're saying.
Basically, it's a secondary bike for me. I'm probably pretty much going to go to SCMM. If it survives SCMM, it's getting sold.
That's excellent, man.
Just do us a favor. If you kill the bike,
Wheels.
just don't go with it, please.
Exactly.
No, I ain't trying to go with the bike. If I let it go to do anything, that motherfucker gonna have Ghost Rider behind it going somewhere.
Or Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels. What you could do is take your shoes off, put your feet all up in the dash, like toes all wiggling. Had an old lady with the kids in the back drive you on down in that new fancy vehicle you done picked up, sir.
Yeah, like that new vehicle I got my wife. This shit is classy.
That is nice.
And do you have a trailer hitch on the back?
Yep. But I certainly tie a fucking wicker rope around that motherfucker tied to my forks. We'll get down there that way.
Just get a receiver put on it and just buy a ramp. A single ramp.
I'm going to be riding that to SCMM, and then if it survives SCMM, I'm just going to sell it so I can fix my Gixxer, because I don't think insurance is going to touch it. So pretty much I'm just going to go buy the parts and have them sit and wait till this whole BS is over, and then I'll put my Gixxer back together.
Can you speak on that yet or no?
No, I can't. Nope, that's still under wraps. But, I mean, I'm waiting, because if I'm pretty much just going to say this much. Since the crash till now, I've yet to have an adjuster come out to see the bike.
Jeez.
How about this? Well, either way, you owe me 5% off top. I'm just saying.
Fuck that shit.
Well, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean?
No, I got it, dude.
You know where I'm coming from. Son. Yeah.
Nope.
You do. Oh, you forgot? Don't make me go ahead and play it back for you. I can play it back for you. Don't make me do it how I will.
Hey, I gotta hop out for probably 10 minutes. I'll be back. I gotta do some welding real quick.
All right, Holler, I probably won't be here, so have a good night, man.
All right, Vegas. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man.
Wait, what? Red One opened that package. What package? Come on, this package?
He already opened that package. Oh, I thought you meant the Black and Milds. He already did that.
Wait, are they talking about Black and Milds? Is that what they're talking about?
Have you smoked any more since last weekend?
Since Friday? Dude, that shit
I was going to say, you've still got the same pack?
No, so I did. Well, okay, I'm not going to lie. After the hangout, I was like, bitch, it can't be that serious. Like, that shit was weird. It didn't taste right. Let me go ahead and try another one. I lit up another one. Fucking horrible, son. Horrible. And somebody asked me, hey, Red, where's that pack of blacks? I'm like, probably somewhere in the fucking landfill, dude. Because I threw them shits away, dude. I had no fucking clue that smoking would be that bad after not smoking for a week.
Yeah.
So, granted, I keep pulling on this fucking thing because it doesn't hold the same weight as what I smoke, but at the same time, I don't know. It's better than that.
Look, Chooch, look, 10-10.
Oh, you're smoking on some ice cream sandwich. Is that what I think so? Yeah,
all right,
ice
guys,
cream
I gotta go. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, Vegas girl.
Good night, Vegas
Thank
girl.
you, guys.
You bet.
Later.
I'm going to do the same, man. It's midnight, and I've got to be up relatively early in the morning. So thanks for the invite, man. I enjoyed hanging out. And,
for sure, Tim. Thanks for coming.
I'm on the road this weekend, man, so I will not be in for the other guys. So you guys have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next week, I'm sure.
All right, man.
All right.
Hell yeah. I'll talk to you before SCMM. I know that.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah.
I told you to give it to me. Well, you can go hit up LA fucking landfill and find a pack of blacks with 3 blacks in there.
Fuck.
What'd you do, Hot Wheels?
No, my wife came to shake my hand and her fucking ring stabbed the shit out of me.
Hashtag wife life.
Well, you're the one who put it on her hand.
Yeah, I know. Look at me. I'm getting endangered by it. It means it must be dangerous.
Should have got her like a different ring or something. Hot Wheels. Should have got her like a...
I got her that ring a while back. Now I got her a new car.
What does Hot Wheels get? When does Hot Wheels get a new bike?
That's gonna. I already got that. I destroyed it in 4 months. That ain't her problem. I had a brand new bike. If I didn't crash it, I'd still have a brand new bike. Maybe with like 100,000 miles on that FZ07 by now. But
bitch, I guarantee if you still had that FZ07, you would have barely have cracked 35.
And that's true. No, I'm gonna let her get. We're gonna get comfortable with how much this car is and take care of it and try to get it done fast. And then
wait.
It all depends. If everything goes clean with the attorneys, then that'll probably be new bike money right there.
Wait, what happened to that super fast HHR that you had?
That super fast HHR is broken as fuck. Like it still runs, but it's not going out of the city anymore.
So you got 3 cars and 2 bikes?
3 cars, 2 bikes, and a set of extra fairings. Anybody want them? No, 2 sets of extra fairings. I got some side fenders for a 06, 07 Gixxer, and then I got a full set of fairings for a 02 Katana. Anybody want them? Hit me up, DMs all day long. Oh, and if anybody wants to buy that Honda off me, $500, hit me up.
Never mind.
It's a Honda, I know. That's the problem. Nobody wants it. That's why it's
how
still
about
in my
how about sell valuable shit like
here,
like sell your computer, sell your Xbox, sell the TV.
Why sell my computer so I can't be entertained with you, motherfuckers?
Sell the barbecue grill, sell the pool you got out back.
That pool is fucking, man. You put water in that shit, it's gonna break.
500 for what? 500 for what?
What?
500 for what? Jaeger Troop is asking.
It's a 92 Civic. Fucking needs an engine. That's all I'm telling you. I don't know nothing else about it.
Car.
I'm that dickhead. No, I'm just kidding. It needs an engine though. I know that.
Yeah, car note. Oh.
Yeah, got that car note. You want me here? You want me to call it? Yeah, I bought her that new car. It was nice. I'll be using it for Uber here soon.
You about to be Ubering?
Yeah, I'm done with my shit. I told my wife, I was like, "What do you think?" She was like, "No, yeah, you know, I think it's about time because we're just
the little one going to get into school next year."
No, I think what has Caden got? Like another 3 years for school, 2 years for school, some shit. Oh, never. He goes to preschool this year. Oh, okay, I guess he goes to preschool this year.
Bruh, how do you, bruh? And you call yourself a father?
Yep, sure am. I just take him to appointments, get him ready for school, and make sure I do my fatherly duties here of teaching. Other than that, I am. I'm calling it right now. It's still connected. Here, take this with you. Here. There you go. She's freaking out about her phone and it's in the house.
Overnight parcel in Japan. How will you get your car fixed?
What happened?
Overnight parcel in Japan.
Can you imagine how expensive that would be?
Hold on, I didn't hear you. Say that again.
Shit, do you know what overnight parcel would be to the motherfucker that live next door to me?
Yeah,
even if I sent like a coaster or some shit, that shit would be like at least $25.
It's even worse in Canada. Regular shipping is $20 anywhere.
For what?
Anything. Shipping in Canada is like twice as much as anything in the States.
For us, it's like as long as it's under like 13 ounces, it's cheap.
Well, not like I'll tell you, like right now, everybody who's selling out of Canada is getting hosed. Yeah, I caught what was going on with that. Like,
oh, okay. I was like, I don't have a Honda. I don't ride Honda bikes.
You said 500 twice.
No, it's $500 for a '92 Honda Civic.
Yeah, no, thank you.
If you want a little automatic Civic, nice, clean, off money green, it's kind of mintish. It's good. You know, it's a nice little car.
How about 500 Canadian?
Huh?
I don't think I'd even pay that.
Hey, well, what do you got after that? You come with me with your offer, and I may say, hell yeah. I just need money at this point. I don't want that thing in my fucking driveway anymore.
No, if I buy another vehicle, it's got to be something that can pull at least 2 motorcycles on the back of it. Like, well, not on the back of it, but on a trailer.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. You put a roof rack on it. You roll them on top of it. And you squish your trunk. You break your rear window to get them on top of that roof rack, and there you go. You got 2 motorcycles stationed on top of it.
No.
Don't worry about your rear window and your trunk being busted after that. It's cool. You're good. Now just do it over time, and eventually you'll have a ramp for the motorcycles to go up.
Yeah, nope.
I'm the worst salesman in the fucking world.
Kind of. Oh my god. No.
How about pay $500 for somebody to take it?
Pay $500. That's what I'm waiting for. But I already fucking called a couple of them. They're like $100. I'm like, bitch.
Motherfucker, you said, give me 300. You got a deal.
That's exactly. So I'm gonna come to me with 300. I'm at 350. I got to pay for my SCM trip.
Man, sometimes you just gotta take that L because you brought one to your house and put it in your driveway.
Hell yeah, drove it around for 2 days and that shit went. Worst $500 I ever spent. Now this bike on the other hand.
Mothman just put full coverage on that Civic, park it in San Bernardino.
And let it get fucking stuff. Fuck it, I'll just throw that shit off a cliff after I put full. Hey, you are right, Mothman. That shit's fucking clean title too.
Jaeger Troop says he'll come get it for $500.
You'll come get it for all right. Come up here, give me 500. Fuck the 300 we were just talking about. Give me the 500 and we got a deal.
I think he'll come get it for. Oh, he only takes cash though.
But oh, you take cash. No, I take cash, sir. No money orders, no checks, no cashier's checks. Straight cash.
What's wrong with a money order?
Fuck that shit. People be fucking stealing them, writing up fake ass money orders, bring them to you. Yeah, money order scams. I'm good with that.
Money orders.
Yeah, look, Red's like, oh, man, I can't get him with the money order scam.
I doubt he'd get $500 from a junker. I couldn't even
get. No, hey, I called them. They were like $100. I was like, what if I tow it to you? 105. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, we sold my dad's vehicle, and we actually got, I think it was $150 for it, but we took the tires and sold the tires for more than the vehicle.
God damn. I might as well just ship the interior out and sell it online. I can make probably more than I paid for the car.
And that was a 2000 as well. It was a 2000 GM Cavalier.
Interesting.
He ran that poor thing to the ground.
Smoking on my deuce flute. La 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 la.
Hell, my car works, and I wouldn't probably even get more than $500 for it because of what it is.
What is it?
A Pontiac G6.
Shit!
Worst car they've ever designed. It feels nice to ride in. It looks nice to look at, and then you start driving it, and as you're going along, the electrical system will turn off, and you have no power steering.
Old school.
Randomly. Oh, it's so irritating. And it usually catches me on a corner, so it's like, oh my fucking god. Just throw my shoulder out again.
Yeah, I don't have that issue. Me and my Lamborghini look alike.
Hold on, let me get my charger real quick.
Yeah, that's a
But at least it can pull a trailer.
It can pull a trailer.
Yeah, with my bike on it.
Well, I mean, it's just depends. Trailer has more effect over the fucking bike because the bike ain't nothing but a couple, like 2.5 grown fucking men in the back seat of your car. Like, not that bad.
It adds up. Especially when I'm loading up the rest of my car to travel for 3 weeks. Because I'm a girl and I travel not light.
What the fuck? Why the fuck is Bongo Fury want me to open his fucking bag? Fuck you, Bongo Fury. I'm not opening the bag.
Smoke open the bag? What?
Not having it, sir. Mr. Fury. You're just gonna have to wait, sir. It's not happening. Till then, it's ice cream sandwich, which
Totally confused.
doesn't really taste like ice cream sandwich, from what I understand. From what whatever. Tasty, but it's weird. But so Hot Wheels.
What?
Tomorrow.
What?
Okay.
What is? I didn't hear what you said. I'm sitting
What are
here
you doing
watching.
tomorrow?
Sitting up here, chilling with my children.
So you want to come on down south tomorrow?
For
Yes or no question, sir.
do I want to tomorrow? I would. I got it. What is the okay? What is it? What time are you pertaining to? Too, as in like the late PMs or
Whenever
like
you're
dinner?
available.
You talking about me by myself or the whole like shindig family coming down there and kicking it for a view? I'm asking these questions to make sure that I can get a proper response out of it.
Should I wear like a black shirt or should I
Yeah,
wear
should
like
I wear a
blue?
suit and a tie or come in my party?
Is this a formal occasion or is it like casual?
Like, should I wear my surf shirt or like my skate shirt? Like,
I just asked you a simple question. Do you want to come down south tomorrow?
Yes, I would like to, but it depends on like time though too. Like you talking about late PM because I got to be with the kids till 6, 7 o'clock at night.
You probably bring them with you, huh?
That would probably be the thing if you want me to be going down there during the day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What is the best site to get aftermarket fairings? eBay. That's where I found it, or Amazon sometimes, but it's only by like a couple bucks from eBay.
Yeah, I tried finding aftermarket fairings for a friend's bike. It was very interesting to try and find them because they had the fairing started the year after his bike. I couldn't find any for his year, which was a 91.
Silk Road. Ain't nobody buying shit off Silk Road. Plus, I ain't got Bitcoin like that.
So what is it? Do you need me down there early or do you need me down there late?
Oh, you want to come on down? Yeah, man. My bike needs a good wash, man. If you want to come down and wash a
Man, fuck you. You want to wash a bike or you can come wash this bike over here.
Nah, I'm good. It's still a Suzuki straight.
Still a Suzuki. But you'll ride it with Yamaha.
Pie Man got the right fucking idea. And yes, Pie Man, there's a few left over.
What up, Pie Man?
Them jerk ribs was kind of interesting, man. And here's the thing, dude. That rub that I put that shit on Sunday.
God damn.
Let that shit marinate all day Sunday, all day Monday. So that shit penetrated the meat. Yeah, man.
I'm coming down with Hot Wheels.
Hey, yeah, she was like, jerk ribs. I'm listening. Yes, man. Check Instagram. I made jerk fucking ribs. Like this shit.
Yeah, I saw them. They look good.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen like the after footage or whatever
Well, what I saw on Instagram made me hungry as fuck.
Well, it's like this brown, dark gray brown kind of color. And, I know people are like, what the fuck is that? But it's like, bro, it's jerk seasoning. And if you understand jerk, then you'd be like, oh, well, yeah, fuck it. But then, like, when it's all said and done, it looks like it's like burnt kind of, but at the same time, like, bro, that shit was. Can y'all see that? Is there a way to like? I don't want that to rotate, but it's gonna rotate because fucking cell phone. Here, I don't know if y'all could see that. Of course, it looks like shit because there's a fucking big bright light. But anyways, yeah, shit was delicious. Had 2 other slabs of ribs. One with like kind of a coarse seasoning, and the other one had like some brown sugars. It was a little more sweet than anything. It was tasty.
You're making me hungry, and I've already eaten.
Not burnt, Kevin.
Oh,
wait! If I send Kevin a link, he probably won't come in here because
he will. He's been fucking
won't.
around with his pussies all afternoon.
It's late, but it's late. It's late though. Kevin in the back needs to go to bed soon.
He's sitting here fucking playing with his cats in the fridge. He's awake.
Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kevin in the back seems like he just needs to be Kevin in the bed. Ooh, take it easy there, Hot Wheels. Take it easy.
I'm about to mute myself because I'm about to go off.
What's going on? Phone's over here going off. Thanks, Lisa. If you're out there.
All right, we're good.
What did God say when he made the black man? Get your bitch ass in here and fucking tell us.
Different ways, different couple ways.
My name on wheels. Wait, you all right, brother?
I'm not taking bong rips. Taking DABs.
Taking chooch. Oh.
I hit a new record on Tuesday.
What? 160 on the R1.
185. No, Pie Man moves on that R1, so it's got to be up there. Unless he's hit a new record on the Harley. I mean, you hit a new record on the Harley, it means you just
182.
Whoa, damn. I was close.
I've been past that.
I was close as fuck to that. 182.
Kevin in the back, 96.
Today I achieved 55. Thank you.
The white man was undercooked though. Agreed. So I told you KITB ain't coming to business, bitch. Told you.
Aww.
I told you. Where you at? Where you at, KIT Bizzle?
What does he say? 96. Is that the fuel he's putting in there? 96 octane?
96 yeah, not in California. 90, what is it? 85, 87, 91. No, 87, 89, 91, and then 100.
I did something new on a bike today. I made a street bike have no road under it. I jumped it. So, fuck everybody. Who's that?
Bitch, I do that every time I see a set of fucking speed bumps.
Well, that's nice. I did it on the dirt. Do that with your fucking R6.
Harley 103. Shit, that's second. It's like red line second gear. Bro.
Oh, is that what you were doing? Hey, hold on, babe. How many miles are on that new car?
Right now?
Yeah.
173.
173 miles, guys. 173 miles. That, like me, like just getting out of the womb and taking a piss on a doctor.
Hey, can I speak with Miss Hot Wheels?
No, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Let me turn this up.
It's red. For me, I think the highest is around 92 miles. On my cruiser, yeah, on my cruiser.
Are we talking like 150 kilometers?
Yeah. That was passing somebody.
Oh, Harley 103. Today on the GSX F,
Miss Hot Wheels.
I did what?
Miss Hot Wheels, are you there?
Oh no, hold on. She'll be right back. She had to go.
Bruh.
Hey, relax. Calm down. Calm your tits. Calm your little chocolate chip nips. Just keep them at a temper. Put them back in the middle.
Kevin in the back. Why is Kevin in the back now? See, I'm gonna have to go up the 405 freeway and
the 405
have to like backhand a 6-footer. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Miss High Wheels, how confusing was the Bluetooth stereo connection for Mr. Hot Wheels?
Oh, it was super easy.
The fuck?
Oh, even for him?
Yeah, the car pretty much tells you what to do.
What the fuck? I figured. I downloaded the app before I even signed for the car.
Okay, let's put it this way. Before you even get in the car, the sales guy comes out and tells you to download an app. So all you do is plug your phone in and it syncs everything up in 10 seconds.
First thing I saw was fucking xnxx.com on my shit. I was like, oh, fuck, sorry, salesman, my bad. I was kidding.
Cunt nugget. That's funny. So wait, it's a brand new car, correct?
It's brand new. There was when I test drove it, there was 0 miles.
2017.
Oh, did you? I remember so one time I rented a car and I picked it up and it had 3 fucking miles on it. But the thing is, by the time I got to my destination down the freeway, there was this weird smell. I come to find out, they still had plastic shit that you pull off, from the metal chrome trim, and some of that shit was still under the hood. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, dude, the car was brand fucking new. I was like, oh, wow, this is fucking hilarious.
That's hard. They took it to the car wash and kind of stripped all that stuff off for us.
Well, no, he let us strip off exactly what he's saying. Yeah. That stuff that was in the door sill to cover the
the chrome.
Yeah. I peeled all that off.
Yeah, and then they took it to the car wash and filled it up.
Yeah, took it to the car
so y'all
wash.
Got a brand fucking new car. I thought that was just something maybe a year old or.
No, it's brand new.
No. 2017. That thing, he said, from what he said, that thing had only been sitting on the lot for 3 weeks. It just came in on a truck.
I test drove it and put the first mile on it.
Look at you. It was done.
And that shit's also got a fucking pedal automatic. The little
Kevin, I don't want to hear what you got to say, Kevin. Shut the fuck up in the hangout.
Shit's got backup camera, fucking full color, fucking audio. That shit's got Sirius, navigation. It's basically OnStar, but it's for
when you coming to pick your boy up. That's what I'm saying. When you coming down here, pick your boy up. We're gonna get it in. Well, when the fuck that happening?
When I got them Uber stickers and you paying my ass to take your drunk ass home. That's when I'm coming down there.
So okay. If I pay you to go from downtown Long Beach to where I live, and just because you live, and
y'all see that? Red just licked his finger.
Tell her.
Oh my god.
Yummy. Anyways, what are you going to so you gonna charge me for that extra 200 miles you gotta drive?
Because he's gonna work down and basically out of
I literally am, dude. I'm gonna be basically down by beach territory and everything.
Because that's where the money is. That's where all the money is.
But I'm gonna be doing them late night shifts. So whenever y'all motherfuckers be getting out the bar, I'm gonna be sitting there hit me on my cell phone. Beep, 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 beep. Let's go. Come on, Batman, to the destination.
But you can't wear your shoes in my car.
Yeah, I'm going to have booties and shit. You got to put booties on your shoes because I don't want that in my floors.
My interior is beautiful. No.
It is, dude. That shit is legit.
How about you put some booties on your fucking floor mats instead of my shoes? The fuck?
The fuck?
It's called a trunk.
Hell no, it is, man. It's a nice car, and I got it for a real good price too. I can't complain.
Yeah, we got it. They rebated the fuck out of it for us.
So cool. Like I said, when y'all coming down?
Well, I've seen several barbecues, but no invite.
Oh!
Right back at you there, missus. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'll be on Instagram them motherfuckers throwing some goddamn hot links and shit on the goddamn grill.
Okay. I ate every single fucking one of them now.
I ain't never swam in y'all's pool before.
We ain't got the big
man, pool. I had that pool for fucking 1 year. I ain't putting that shit back together since because that shit is a piece of shit.
Look, if Hot Wheels 86-pound ass could get in the big pool and splash around.
Excuse me, it's on Instagram. I weigh $145. Excuse me, it's on the gram.
All right. Wait, my 200-pound ass gets in that baby pool, so you'd be just fine.
Ooh.
I still haven't got an invite.
Well, you can come kick it in my fucking little wading pool.
Last time I checked, you didn't need one. You showed up last time with that one.
Yep, 2 in the morning. Just showed the fuck
up. It wasn't at 2 up in the morning. It was like 8:30 at night.
He's done it at 2 in the morning too. You don't remember?
Oh yeah, he has.
You were fucking way intoxicated past the fucking moon and back.
Oh, that's right.
It wasn't that. It was like.
Yeah, like,
it was like 1. It was like 1. But the whole premises behind that is how was you supposed to show up at the homie's house? You never showed up, so I felt bad. I was like, well, you know what? Fuck it, because I want to see Hot Wheels as somebody in the for the first time this year outside of my military folks and peeps. Let me go to Hot Wheels house. So yes, I showed up at your house at 1 a.m. New Year's fucking wait, it wasn't New Year's. Was it?
It wasn't New Year's.
It was.
No, it was after.
Oh, it was like it was like April. My boy got married. That's what it was. Kevin in the back with the $10. Kevin, that $10 is gonna help us rebuild the top end of my motorcycle, sir. I'll be up there tomorrow.
So you don't think, Red, that if I'm sitting there doing some Uber and some fucking little drunk ass bitch that just got done fucking some random guy and she's getting kicked out by Uber and I gotta take her home and she's like 2 blocks down the street from you, you don't think I'm gonna come by and stop by?
So don't be
of course
mad
I am.
Shows up at fucking midnight.
Hell yeah! So don't be mad if I show up at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, just remember this: drunk people Uber.
And she even told me the same thing. She goes, dude, what if somebody just throws up in this car? I was like, I don't know. You tell me. It's your car. I'm just driving it for Uber.
What do you want to know what my answer was? They'll be used as a hood ornament.
They'll be used as...
Now, I'm just saying, somebody drunk is going to throw up in the car.
Plastics all over. I'm gonna have the seats covered in the back.
Yeah, we're gonna get something to cover the seats.
Oh, like the old school houses used to do with the couches.
Fucking just put a fucking fitted sheet around your back seat.
No. He's talking about those ones like with the moss with the plastic over the couches. They're fitted plastic pieces.
Yeah, they also have them. They're fitted sheet. It's like a fitted sheet for your back seat.
No, because the fitted sheet's gonna go right through. I'm gonna get those fitted plastic so when they move,
right. Look, you have fitted sheets on your kid's bed. If he pisses on it, it's not like the sheet just like, I got it. No, that shit soaks right through, goes into the fucking mattress.
That's true.
Actually, the cool part about these seats is
they say that. They gonna tell you that to sell you the damn car. I don't believe it. And I ain't gonna try it.
I'm gonna try it. But apparently it's that beaded technology where it sits on top, so if you wipe it up quick enough
for 3 seconds extra, just so you can look at it a little bit longer before it goes right into your fucking fabric.
Don't kill my dreams about my car. My car is fucking sexy.
Then you better not do nighttime Uber. You better do like middle of the day. What do you call it?
What the hell is Dexter? What do you mean? I need to Dexter the back seat. What the fuck does that mean?
Dexter the back. Haven't you ever seen Dexter?
I heard the show, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. He's talking about.
I know the show that you're telling me. It's like that dude's like a real fucking like anal fucking.
Yeah. So one of the things he does, he covers everything in plastic.
It covers the entire room in plastic. Everything.
When he kills them, right?
Yes.
So that there's nothing left behind.
The entire room in plastic. Yes.
What the fuck?
And then he wraps their body parts in plastic.
Yes.
Damn.
And drops them in the bottom of the ocean. That was a great show.
It was good.
Watch this guy just for entertainment. Do they show him killing people, or do they keep that out of it?
No, it's pretty gory.
All right, cool. I need to go check this out.
It's a good show.
I
binge watched it in a week.
What?
Yeah, it's that good.
Do you smoke crack?
I might have been at the time.
I might have been at the time.
No,
the thing that comes to my mind though with the whole description of plastic on the seats, I like to wear short shorts, so I'm just thinking the separation anxiety would be terrible from trying to separate skin from plastic. Ugh.
That shit's gonna be hot as fuck. You go sit on it and be like.
It's bad enough with leather seats.
No, mine aren't leather. They're like, it's like cloth mesh. It's like a mesh, kind of.
I just meant, because my sister's car has the leather seats, and I'll tell you, wearing shorts on those seats, ridiculous. You lose a layer of skin.
Oh, you don't have to explain that to us. We live in the Antelope Valley. No. You wear shorts in a leather seat car, you're going to get like a 3rd degree burn on your ass cheeks.
So since Kevin likes short shorts, I think Kevin should wear short shorts to SCMM on his KTM.
Kevin wear short shorts.
Hey, we'll get you some knee pads, Kevin. Don't worry. They'll be nice and big.
Get some knee pads.
Oh, God.
Mr. Moto's back.
Yeah, Also the little tiny cruise.
So who the fuck is ready for SCMMs? MMMMs.
I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm cooking for SCMM.
Like as in cooking like for yourself before, or as in cooking at the event?
Not at the
charging
event.
for that shit. There's a Walmart down the street, charge like $3 a fucking head.
$3 a head for what?
The fuck? You're talking about a plate of food that Randall made?
Okay, it's probably more than that. I mean, if you're gonna
Slab of ribs is gonna run motherfuckers like at least $20, $25.
then have everybody pitch in if you're
Rand's
gonna do
really hiking it up. So when he goes home, he's like,
no, hell no. There will not be a community eating thing. Fuck that.
Because that many people, that's gonna cost like $1,000 fucking dollars, maybe more.
nah, bullshit. You're looking at almost maybe like $1,500 in meat owned, dude. It's
I'm
a
just
lot.
thinking, if I decide to fucking cook, I'm gonna do like some pre-orders and shit. Like, look,
Everybody bring their own meat.
Oh, that's everybody's already gonna have their meat there.
Okay, everybody bring their own fucking meat. Then who the fuck is? Look, if people bring their own meat, I ain't cooking this shit.
Leave
Leave that shit out there in the parking lot. Come pick it up.
Cooked on the outside, and then the inside. I don't really want it fully cooked. I'd like half of it raw and half of it cooked.
We were
Can
gonna
you do
barbecue
that?
last year, but there were just too many fucking people to get around the grill and shit. I said, fuck it.
What the fuck? That grill was like that thing's for a 4-family home. That grill ain't meant to fucking feed a fucking.
No, it wasn't to feed everybody, but I brought food for us to grill, but I didn't want to do it because I was like, yeah, right, all these drunk people, they're gonna be hiding around.
That looks like a sure good piece of meat. I don't give a fuck how fucked up I am. Steal your meat, bitch. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, the honest truth is, if I did it, like I would have it. So like, look, it's like I would take like pre-orders and be like, fucking. Let me know what you want. It costs this much to make this or that. All right, let me get this, and this. Cool. That'll be $50. Then fucking come at CMM while I'm cooking or heating up or whatever. Then boom, here's what you have. But at the same time, dude, I can't, like, I'm not finna go out and invest money.
I'll bring the stuff to make jalapeno poppers.
Shit.
Red space.
People. Like,
I said I'll bring this up to bring jalapeno.
Because here's the thing: if I literally offered it, I honestly believe there'd be like 100 fucking people that'd be like, "Dude, let me get some barbecue."
There's not enough time to cook all that food though.
Kevin, go to your garage, put on your fucking hockey gear, talk to us for a minute, and fucking run yourself into it, please. Just come in for a few minutes.
Yeah, Kevin don't want to join because.
What happened to those days? You'd put on some hockey gear, fucking run your shit into the fucking, run your fucking shoulder into your garage, like, look, like, we need to see that again, Kevin.
I mean, the thing is, like, I know I could make a pretty little penny just doing it. I mean, but dude, that shit's gonna become a clusterfuck. If it was like 30 people, cool. But I literally know people like, yo, y'all hear Red One fucking. What? Why? Just hit him up on Instagram. Tell him you want a fucking rib plate. He got half racks, full racks, bro. I'm gonna end up being that dude behind a fucking smoker for hours, days. Now, granted, I wouldn't do it on Saturday. I would do it like Thursday night, Friday, but still, like, it's just it shouldn't be
night by man.
But the other thing too is like.
Spelled that wrong.
Would the fucking hotel even be cool with that shit?
Man, dude, if they let us stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, break bottles around their fucking pool,
I'm not at that hotel, dumbass.
Huh?
I'm not at that hotel, and I will never stay at that hotel.
Oh, I thought you meant it fucking. No, that's what you're saying right there.
Mm-mm.
You know what? It would be good. I say you start right now. Start just cooking a fucking shit ton of ribs.
You better start fucking freezing that
boom. Shit. Freeze them, marinate, cook them, freeze them. Then you come back out, it's like these fresh as fuck.
Man, that'd be a lot of fucking ribs to cook. Like, hey, I'm selling ribs $20 a slab. Next thing I know, fucking.
You're out within an hour.
Dude, I got 73 orders of fucking ribs. What the fuck am I gonna buy?
Well, I only brought 15 racks, thinking I was going to sell only 5 of them, but...
Right? I'm just going to mob on the rest, like, nah, man.
Well, call Walmart, see how many they got.
Oh. I don't know, I thought about it, but it'll just end up being a lot of fucking work.
It's probably going to be more work than it's worth.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm riding right now on this bike because fuck, I need to rework my goddamn clutch finger because this shit started coughing out like a little bitch.
No comment.
It's fucking. I got a blister there.
But the extra money could definitely help go to whatever issues is on with the bike. I don't even know if my bike would make it. Well, it'll make it. Well,
you don't even know if that
just go get the 2018 Aprilia SV4 race mode. That's all. I know. Just do it. Let's just do it.
At fucking like $400 a month, I'm good.
Okay, well then, you know what? You liked the way that Red Bomb's tone is? Right there. Fucking $9,000 bike. Perfect for you. Look at that. Easy oil changes, easy maintenance. And as you see Red Bomb fucking, and then this motherfucker dipping through traffic like fucking, I don't know.
I don't blame him. I don't like how much I
Nah, that dude can ride right now, man. From seeing Red Bomb a few years ago at Cali's meetup thing, and then to see Red Bomb's video that he just released this video, god damn, has that motherfucker learned some fucking shit behind that bike.
The wagon?
What?
Did you tell him what was wrong with it?
Yeah, the wagon's about ready to fucking fall apart. That's what I thought.
Red is tighter than a bull's ass in fly season. I don't know where you got that, but that's pretty funny.
But dude, I know you could easily do an FZ09 payment. I know that's like nothing but like what, $99 a month, if that. If you got some good credit.
We had was what,
It was $100 a month.
Yeah.
I was paying $100 a month for that bike.
Nowhere near what I have to put in my fucking car.
Yeah, for the FZ07 because I had good credit at the time. It was I got it for $100. No, I think it was like a 110. I think it was. It was like 110.
All I know it was like 3/4 less than my car payment.
Yeah, it was cheap as fuck. That's why for me, I was like, sold. I'll buy it. I was like, for that dirt cheap of a fucking monthly payment, fuck yeah, I'll do it.
Red, when you see this car, you're gonna be like, damn.
Shit is nice.
It's fucking, I'm so
it's real nice. That's why I can't wait to do Uber.
I'm fucking in love with it.
But that's what I was doing earlier when I was like, because I didn't know how long it was going to take me to sign up for Uber. That's why I was like, oh, I'll be listening, but I can't get in. But then all of a sudden I was like, all right. Wow. I was like, well, fuck, that was easy.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to get signed into them.
What about Lyft?
I'm not going to do Lyft. They take more out of your commission.
And they don't make as much because I have a friend that does that one too. They don't make as much. I have another friend that makes Uber and makes twice as much as I do.
But I am going to do, it's, what is that one that I told you? But you actually get Grubhub. If you do Grubhub, do you know it's automatically $11 an hour? And then you still get your commissions on top of that for whatever, you do. And then only thing with that is it's not on your own time basis. Like when you clock in, you either do a 4, a 6, or an 8 hour, or you can do more than that. That's how it is. It's
funny, dude. When I used to use Grubhub, each restaurant would deliver their own food.
Okay. No, go to the garage. Just crack it.
And then when I was in Dallas, I ordered Grubhub, and some fucking dude showed up with a red Grubhub shirt on, and I was like, wait, who the fuck are you? And it kind of made me realize that, like, oh, it's like some Uber Eats type shit. What about Uber Eats? Yeah. Don't forget about that.
No, you can do Uber and Uber Eats at the same time. I didn't even know that. You can run both programs at the same time as long as, because I guess with Uber and Uber Eats, it runs along the same thing, though, so they can see if you have a passenger or if you're not. So sometimes they'll make you go run food and then go get a passenger, which is pretty dope. But
yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, right, to just have people pick up somebody else's food. I mean, it's just fucking food, right?
Fuck yeah, so if I decide to lay a big-ass fart in my car, they don't know their food's been fucking farted on before it gets to the door. They just go, all right, Chinese! It's like, nowadays, it's Chinese in my ass.
$10.99
Thanks for the fucking $2 tip. I really enjoyed that. Thanks, man.
And enjoy your extra seasoning.
Right. What up, AJ?
KITB, he's in the house.
Yeah, it's fucking Kevin in the motherfucking pooter.
Kevin in KITB, Kevin in the butthole.
KITP for tonight, apparently.
Ain't you got like work or some shit tomorrow?
Yeah, but I've been doing it for 10 years, so I can kind of phone it in. So we're good.
Yeah, he's like, I do this shit every day. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What time do you go in, Kevin? Like early?
What?
What time do you go in?
I go in, I have to be there at 8. So I wake up at like 6:30, and then I fuck around for an hour, and then I leave at 6:45 or 7:45 and get to work at 7:59.
Then you're out by like 2, 3?
I stay to work till 5:30 usually. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
I like not having the commute times.
I live 4 miles from work, and I ride a bike, so there is no traffic. So that's good.
Yeah.
Right. 2.5 minutes.
I work from my house, so I literally roll out of bed, brush my teeth, and start work.
I couldn't do that. I would just like whack off all day or like fuck around all day and be like, yeah, I didn't do anything today. I'm fired. I fired myself.
No. It's not that easy to just do nothing all day. They kind of
it is. It is so easy to fap all day if you have a full bottle of lubricant and just
You said only with the lubricant. You definitely don't want to go dry hand, dry dick.
Well, you get away with two, maybe 3 times once a week with no lube. But if you're doing 3 times steady daily, you need either soap or body wash in the morning, and then, some kind of lubricant in the evening.
Why is that? It's too dry down there or what?
You ever whacked off 3 times a day with no lubricant with working man's hands?
Oh, sorry, dude. My shit's as soft like a baby's butt, dude. So, all right. These hands ain't seen an honest day at work ever.
It's like sandpaper.
I work on myself. I'm just saying.
You ever had a girlfriend be like, "What's wrong with your dick?" And you're like, "I whacked off 4 times today." And you're like, "Why is it bleeding?" And you're like, "Because I didn't use lubricant."
My hands are calloused.
Yeah, and I last a long time, so that doesn't work. It's like basically it's like being coked up every night. One guy got it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It happens.
Yeah, well, when you whack off for an hour and a half to 3 hours because you're coked up, gets rough. You wake up with scabs and blisters.
I'm so glad that I don't know, actually. That sounds a little...
Yeah, well, you got it easy.
Wait, why does she have it easy?
She doesn't have to perform. Guys have to perform.
Yeah, true story.
I feel like there's one motherfucker on this that's on the same page as I am, and everyone else is like, what?
No, I get what you're saying, and Hot Wheels is quiet because it's Hot Wheels. Ain't that right, Hot Wheels?
He's muted.
Exactly. He's like, well,
all the men on this panel are acting like they've never had whiskey dick. Like, sorry, girl.
I'm sorry. I totally know what you're talking about. It's a thing. It sucks. No women have to perform.
Hell, motherfucker, yeah. Women better get in there and dig as hard as I am, because I want that shit just as good as you want it.
No, I think Miss Howells, what he's talking about is like a woman can literally wait. What do you mean? Yeah, explain that. I'm gonna let fucking Kevin take that one. I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay, well, on a bad day. Okay, let's assume we're gonna assume that a woman is not having a bad day, right? They're a normal day. They can lay there and go, all right, go. And guy has to like assume control.
I take my stresses on the day out on that pussy, and she takes her stresses out on this dick. So guess what? Pow! We both get stress relief at the end of the day.
All I'm saying is that the vast majority of men have had a woman or two that have been a limp fish.
And that's why that motherfucker ain't right next to me right now. That's how it goes. You don't perform, get the fuck out of my goddamn bed.
I'm just saying. A girl doesn't have to get hard. She just has to be there.
It's like they don't understand that it's a race to see who can come first, and I bet I win.
Yeah, I've lost that bet once or twice. First one to come wins. Done. What?
I win.
Well, you want your $20 now, or can I get it out of the bank later?
I won that bet 20 times when I was an adolescent. It's called just a tip, and then you're bang done.
You know what gets you is because you sit there and you think about it. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of it, and then you see the pussy. You're like, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of it. Oh fuck!
That's funny.
So this
Red doesn't have that problem. He needs Viagra. That's the problem. Red's so old. He's like, yeah, I got that problem. I just gotta get some Viagra and go.
Easy with that shit. I'm older than he is, you cock.
Oh, okay. So you got the little blue triangle pill too, right? Like right in the pocket.
The fact that you know that it's blue and triangle fucking speaks volumes.
If you guys have that, hook me up. That's all I'm saying.
If you got that, hook me up. Literally.
That was like, it's fourth quarter. I'm trying to reset the clock back about. I'm trying to reset the clock. Oh, we had a 2-minute warning. Not anymore. We just went back to the second quarter.
Hey, there's no shame in it, bro. There's no shame in it. All right.
Okay, so I got a question for you, Red.
2 popsicle sticks and a rubber band.
Hell yeah, that's how I hold it up. No, but hey, Red, is it still going through of California still looking to do the drinking till 4 o'clock in the morning? Are they still looking to do that? Or
I heard it was like already passed, but not verified. I heard it was already passed. It's just going into effect next year or something to that effect. I don't know.
Well, what time is it now? What time do y'all?
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is.
Well, they say 2 o'clock, but really 1:30. They're like last call.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be 1, could be 1:15.
Yeah, it depends on how drunk and disorderly the crowd is, right? If the crowd's a shit crowd, they're like 11:59. We're the fuck out. If it's a good crowd, they're like, all right, 1:30. You know.
Yeah.
If no one's being violent, everyone's cool.
I see that now. Out here, it all depends on the city because, like, Kansas City has 3 o'clock bars. And then if you go to the suburbs, like where I live out in Blue Springs, you got 1 o'clock bars.
Well, in California, they can continue to serve you if they don't charge you. So I know people who own bars who are like, stay, we'll lock the doors, and you can stay and drink till 4. But you got to know them,
Yeah.
Right.
I love them places. You just hanging out. You're like, damn, 3:30.
Well, because the only reason I was saying, because with me going to Uber, that's just going to help me out. Because
I'm just saying, like drunk. I'm cool with the Uber thing, but I don't know if I could do drunk motherfuckers, man. I can't.
Right? Be throwing up in your car and shit.
All right. Okay. The throwing up.
You have security with yourself. As long as you have cameras in your car. It's the same thing as motive, like us riding bikes. As long as you got cameras in your car, you have the safety factor.
Also, drunk motherfuckers tip, and they'll be like, here's $20.
Hell yeah, they'll fucking be like, here's $20 instead of a $100 bill. You're like,
what happens? You have drunk female. You pull up to her spot. She's passed out, and you're doing everything you can. She's not waking up. What do you do?
It's not rape.
Go to the front door, ring the doorbell, and hope somebody fucking answers that motherfucker and can tell her, say, hey, I'm whoever.
So you're saying that you put hands on her and remove her from your car outside of.
Did you not hear me? Go to the front door and see if someone is home to the address that was given to me for the drop-off destination.
Nobody's there because she lives alone. Go ahead.
So she lives alone at that point. Then I'm going to fucking call an officer and say, look, she's really drunk. I don't want to deal with taking her out. It's all safety precautions. As long as you take those safety precautions for yourself, you won't get in trouble, because I know where you're going with this.
You get on her phone, you give yourself 5 stars, give yourself the maximum tip, and kick her the fuck out of the curb.
Hey, but literally, exactly like what you're saying, Red. I've already thought about it. If it did come to something like that, if you're that fucked up and you're a female, no, I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm going to call an authority figure and say, hey, look, I want you here just for my witness. That, look, I just wanted to get this woman this is her destination that was dropped off. I don't know if the residence is open. I knocked a few times, nobody answered. And that officer can help me from that point on.
It's much easier than that, fucking Hot Wheels, you son bitch.
What?
You know how it is? Who played football here? Who played football?
Me.
You ever heard of smelling salts?
Yeah.
Keep some of them motherfuckers in your car. Crack that some bitch open right under her nostrils. She'll wake the fuck up.
Yeah, but can you buy those, like, you know, behind the counter? Is there
I'll
some way to
fucking
get those?
steal them from my old high school. I don't care.
Dude, you don't go to high school anymore, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like, how are you literally gonna go pick those up?
Because I'm an alumnus. Sorry, I'm singular. I can walk in and say, hey, coach, give me some smelling salts. And he'll be like, all right, cool.
Okay, but with you saying, like, let's say, can you actually find those on the market? Is there any way
I don't know.
to
Google
buy
it.
those?
Red. Google that shit.
Nope.
Red.
I'm not into waking. Oh, I'm just going to be quiet.
But yeah, okay, but you're the one that gave the question now, and I'm giving you an exactly of what I
Ain't nobody said shit. I ain't say shit about smelling
I gave you an answer. Smelling salts will wake a motherfucker up, regardless of female or male. If you put them, crack that shit under somebody's nose, they're gonna wake the fuck up.
All I know is, dude, you got to deal with every drunk motherfucker's issues, whether he's hostile, whether he's fucking peaceful, whether he's nice, whether he's angry. You got to deal with all of that bullshit.
Hostile, cool. I got fucking issues. I'm down to deal with that.
Oh,
I'm more worried about the drunk bitch.
Get out of my car. We'll get down, and then I'm gonna leave your motherfucking ass right where we're at.
Sock you up and leave you on the curb, motherfucker. 5 stars, bitch.
Have you seen those videos where a dude's like, "Look, bitch, get out of my car," and she's like, "No, I'm not leaving." He's like,
"Yes, I've seen all those videos."
And so, what do? You just sit there in the driver's seat?
Yep, and exactly what that motherfucker did. Turn on the camera and let that shit record, because that's going to be your best defense against anything. But I'm already going to be having cameras. I've already thought about this. My wife has said the same. Put the cameras on. As soon as you get a fare,
okay. The Hot Wheels question: are you going to go with like your motovlog type cameras, or are you going to actually go with a decent?
No, these will be like the input, like those card things, because they're actually
infrared,
cheap.
fucking
cheaper than our fucking
low light camera.
No, like a decent one, or are you just looking at a cheap option?
No, it's one that's like, what was it, babe? I think it was.
Let's be honest, cheap to begin with, expensive to go on.
$9, and you basically plug that shit into your cigarette lighter, and then you fucking press play. That shit's always powered.
Oh, no. Oh, see, right there, I can tell you're going with a cheap option. You should
How
go
is that
something
a cheap option?
Because it's plugging into your cigarette lighter. Somebody just unplugs your cigarette lighter, boom, it goes off. Like, what the fuck, dude? You got to get one that's hardwired into the car.
I can hardwire that shit in there for you.
Does somebody have to explain that to you? If it's plugged into the cigarette lighter, it's a cheap method. That means it's supposed to be removed. But something
you need to be able to wire that shit into wherever you turn your ignition on. That camera comes on.
Exactly.
Well, some cigarette lighters stay on whether your ignition's on or not.
Yeah, that's exactly.
But it wouldn't be too difficult for someone just to pull that cord out, hardwire it in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You hardwire it in so it's powered.
It's not exactly that difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, well, either way, I will be having cameras in my shit, because I'm not going to get in trouble for none of that bullshit. Because I've been watching, I'm like, damn, but at least old boy's got camera footage to show that he's not guilty. You know what I mean? It's like, that's the good part about it. It's the same thing as the motovlog community. What is it? I want to see you crash. Like, everybody wants to see somebody crash. Well, guess what? If I'm doing Uber and some shit happens to me, y'all motherfuckers will be like, let me see that shit, bro. I know you got that shit recorded.
By the way, are you bringing your scabs to SCMM?
What the fuck? What is this about?
Do you still have those?
Trust me, I do have my scabs. Yes.
Or did you eat it? You eat them like Gold member, or did you save them shits?
I got them chips. They're hard as chips now. All right, them things ain't fucking soft and shit. They hard as fuck.
I want to like sign that shit.
It's crinkly like a chip. Like it's not just a flat fucking surface. They're crinkly.
It sounds delicious. I must say.
I looked at him, and even me, I'm like, God damn! I wonder if these things would just deteriorate to nothing.
Hey, how it was? I could throw it in the smoker for you.
Oh.
You want to throw it in the front, man? You hesitate and be like, "There's a dead body in my smoker."
It's already Ronvo peeled. All right, all you got to do is rehydrate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just get a little flavor to it, a little applewood or something like that.
A little applewood.
Yeah, man.
It's Hot Wheels jerky right now.
A little applewood for a couple hours, and then we'll put a little bit of pine or some fucking.
If you ever get lost in the middle of the forest, Hot Wheels, that shit might save your life. You could eat that jerky, that Hot Wheels jerky, and save your life, bro.
Save my life.
Straight up protein, dude.
So should I get like this little pouch that hangs around my neck and it just always holds my scabs for just the emergency?
Brisket and chip special. Yo, you see what Licky Mike said? Brisket and chip special.
Brisket and chip special. Hey, but I'll bet Red will say he's gonna put it on the smoker, but he's gonna put it on that top level so it doesn't fuck up his meat. He's gonna be like, nah, bitch, this goes on the top. We ain't putting this near the meat to fuck it all up. We ain't getting no separate fucking thing. He goes,
I will take a bite of that shit straight up, dude. We'll put some salt and pepper on that sumbitch. I'll take a bite of that shit straight up, dude.
Hey, I don't mind doing it too, but you know, I sit back and I look at him and I'm like, God damn, this is my shit that fucked me up for my second accident. That's what I got the little chips for. Even though I still got the bike in my garage, I can't wait to put her back together. That's why I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can run this GSX-F for SCMM. If y'all motherfuckers want to like kick it over or some shit, don't do that. I mean, do it in the grass. Don't do it on the concrete. Y'all want to kick it over.
There's no grass in fucking Palm Springs, bitch.
Yes, there is at Chaparral. There is. There's little patches.
That ain't Palm Springs.
I know. Palm Springs, leave that motherfucker alone. You see it, you look at it, you fucking despise it, and keep walking.
The trouble with Palm Springs is that every block is a mile. It's a literal drag race from light to light for a mile.
Dude, and that's the shit that kill. I'm like, fuck, that's the one thing I fucking hate about Palm Springs is their fucking lights.
That's the thing I love about Palm Springs.
Well, for you, I mean, okay, maybe now me and you could probably do some fucking light to light drag racing and have some fun.
I'll cut the corner and hit the desert and cut the. I'll turn 2 miles into one. You know.
Well, I'll get to the dirt with you, but I'm gonna go a little bit slower because I got street tires. But I'll do it. I did it today. If you see the Instagram, that bitch was in the dirt today. I had some fun fucking playing with her like a little dirt bike.
Dude, I haven't checked Instagram at all today, like for the most part.
Fucking, I jumped that shit. I've yet to put it out. That shit was fucking awesome.
Red, if you haven't checked Instagram, you missed my cats. They're amazing, by the way.
Hell yeah, they did. They were trying to steal whatever he was trying to take out of the fridge. He's like, mine. Hey.
I love that little fucker, dude. He's my little buddy, that guy.
Yeah, both of your cats are fucking dope, dude. The white one and your tabby. Thanks,
buddy. He's not a tabby.
He looks like a tabby, so I'm gonna call him a tabby. Even though
he's an F3 Savannah.
Okay, well, he's a Sahara Desert fucking cat, so you know he's a little bit different. His eyes are fucking badass. I like how it matches his fur.
Thanks, buddy.
That's like how my orange one is. My orange one is orange, and then his eyes just. They blend in with his little dumbass.
I love stupid cats. They're better than regular cats.
Yeah.
Wait, how Wills?
Fucking sick. He keeps shitting in the tub.
What? How come
better than on the floor?
Has the kickstand on the right side of the bike? Like I don't get that.
How come what?
The kickstand's on the right side of the bike.
No, it's not. It's because my pictures get taken in reverse. It's on the left side.
Camera on the right side of your helmet then.
What? My camera is on the fucking right side of my helmet.
Because it used a phone. When you use the front-facing camera on your phone, it inverts everything.
Selfie mode. Yeah, I use selfie mode, so it flips the picture backwards.
Bruh.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
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 Don't hate because you can't take your fucking bike out to the dirt like I went today. That shit. Hey, you know what? I actually got to say, that fucking big ass bike, it handles the fucking dirt pretty damn good.
Do you want to like?
Do you want to race?
Put
No,
some fucking confetti or some cheddar, some cheese, some De Niro, some dollars with that statement you just made, sir?
All right, what are you talking about?
I will literally race you around a motocross track on my R6.
On your R6, you'll take. Hold on. You're saying that you're gonna take the R6 because I'm gonna tell you, I've taken my Gixxer down a dirt
Put your
road,
money where your mouth is.
I've taken this bike, this fucking GSX-F down a dirt road. The GSX-F is like a fucking dirt bike compared to the fucking sport bike on a fucking dirt road.
I will fucking take that bet. I will not only take that bet.
Take you on this bike.
Hot Wheels. I will take that bet, and I will put $100 on Hot Wheels. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, dude, Red. That bike, dude, a super sport does not belong in the dirt.
I know it doesn't.
GSX-F, it is.
I know it doesn't. But let me ask you this: you ever raced motocross?
No, I haven't raced motocross, but I sure as hell know what it means to crash in the dirt. I've done it a few times. So trust me, I don't mind riding in the dirt. Trust me. Hey, Red. Let's keep it simple as
make it worth my time because I'm not pulling fairings off an R6 to fucking go out there and do the shit for fucking.
So that's a problem. I'll take this bike full fairing, everything that it is, and let's go take that bet. And I'll take that bet right now.
So what you talking about? 2-3 G's? What we talking about?
Man, I'm kind of broke right now at the moment because I did a lot in the past fucking couple of weeks. But let me put it to you this way. I don't need to have the money because I know I'll get your money because as soon as you hit that first corner on the fucking R6, you're down. And me, I'm just sliding around that bitch.
Like I said, make it worth my time, dude. Or if you can just acquire just 2 dirt bikes and then
hold on, I was about to say that. You want to go title for title? Let's go that. I'll go title for title.
On 2 dirt bikes?
No. We're talking about the bikes. You got your R6 and I got the GSX-F.
Okay.
Ooh.
Title for title.
But your bike's not worth mine. That doesn't make sense.
So that's the point. If you're not going to do it, don't do it.
That makes that's like I got a fucking I got a 2012 Mustang and I fucking I'll be riding the R6 home. Bro. It's like me going up in a 2006 Mustang talking about, hey, title for title to a motherfucker in a fucking Diablo. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no.
Okay, so what's the difference in money between the bikes?
No. You need to understand.
No. Hold on here. I'm batting 1,000 against Red so far. Okay, because he bet that Cali girl would beat me at pool. So.
Yeah, still you. $1.
So I want to know what the money difference is, and maybe I'll put that up.
Well, obviously, he bought a $500 bike. Sorry, don't work. My carbon fiber costs more than $500.
I only bought it for $500.
My carbon fiber costs more than what your bike is worth. So. My carbon, look, dude, my fucking grips. Not grips, but my levers cost more than what you pay for that bike. Come on, son.
But that's the point. I got it for a damn good deal. That's not my fault. That's because somebody fucking left somebody and somebody.
Red, do you still have the stock levers?
What manner?
Red, do you still have the stock levers?
It was a spike.
Maybe if I still got the original box.
Hey, if somebody didn't sell it to me in debt of spite, that's the reason I got it.
Fucking Jaeger Tube R6 for a katana, no deal.
Okay, I understand it's no deal, but that's the point. You're saying you're gonna beat me. So you take your R6, I'm going to take my shithole bike, and I'm going to pass you around and be taking home a fucking R6.
How about this? I will. Hold on.
How is that a good deal?
Hold on.
Bro,
stop.
That's literally
stop. Confident enough to take that R6.
Oh my God.
Hot Wheels. Stop. I will put my pink on my Jeep. up against you, Red One, and I'll bet that on Hot Wheels.
But it's got to be the R6 against the Katana. It's got to be
That's
that
what it
way.
is. R6
You're sitting here saying
Katana.
it's like there's no way around it. You're better than me, right?
I will wager the pink slip for my 2004 Wrangler. I'll bet on Hot Wheels.
Well, then it looks like I'll be taking a Wrangler home and an R6.
You don't win the Wrangler if you win. I'm using the Wrangler to leverage the distance between the price of your bike and his.
That makes no
sense,
sense,
R6
bro.
against my bike.
Hey,
guess what?
Hey,
I
got a fucking 2017 Mustang. I want to run you title for title, Mr. fucking GTR. And then if I happen to win,
what I'm saying is that you versus Hot Wheels, you on your R6, him on his newly found $500 bike. If you win, Red,
no third party needs to be involved, because the reason is, if I so happen to lose, then how are you and him gonna work that out?
No, I'm using my Wrangler's pink slip. I'm using my Wrangler's pink slip as incentive for the difference in cost between your bikes. If you win, Red, you get his bike and my Wrangler.
Okay.
If you lose, he gets your bike.
Well, I don't know. Racing's racing. You race for pinks. It doesn't matter what you're riding. You race for pinks. It shouldn't be.
The Jeep is not going to be raced. It's Hot Wheels.
How much balls do you got?
It's Hot Wheels on his bike versus Red One on his bike, both street bikes, and my Jeep is there to. My pink slip of my Jeep is there to cover the distance between the price.
See, that's the thing. See, you're throwing yourself into something that has nothing to do with you. I feel where you're coming from.
I'm batting 1,000 against you.
However,
I'm batting 1,000 against you.
All right, then okay, let's make this fair. Then put us both on the same bike. Let us run around that track. And then
no. There's a bet here.
I've never ridden an R6. I know what
it's Super Sport versus Super Sport.
Let's just go dirt bikes. Me and you. Fucking. What do you want to do? 1 lap, 10 laps, 20 laps around a racetrack.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep this fair and keep it a little safe. How about this? We go little like 110cc little fucking pit bikes.
Bro,
could you do that type of race?
You're talking 250 an hour, bro. You ain't talking shit to me, son.
No. We're keeping it safe and we're
keeping it 250 smoker, right?
No. See, no. Red, listen to keep it logical. How much fun do you think it would be to watch? Oh, you motherfucker, you little fucking goddamn it. Come on, how much fun do you think it would be to see us on little fucking pit bikes mashing around, the same CCs, fucking getting it? That really is going to show some fucking skill and qualification. Dude, you put me on a fucking big-ass 250. I'm not going to have time. Dude, this motherfucker's a little bit taller than me. So put us on some fucking like proper bikes, little fucking something that equals each other, and I think it would be a fucking great race.
You heard it here. I'm willing to put my pink slip up for my Jeep based on both you guys riding street bikes in the dirt against each other. Red, your bike versus Hot Wheels bike.
My Gixxer's down, but if you're asking me to throw my Gixxer in the fucking dirt, I would fucking.
You told me you were willing to do that.
I would still do it, but my Gixxer doesn't run right now, so I can't really put that deal down.
No, you said you're what, GSX-F or whatever?
Yeah, it's a GSX-F. It's a Katana, basically. That's all it is.
That versus Red One's R6.
Oh,
in the dirt.
I'm ready to go because that's all I was doing in that motherfucker today was fucking locking up the rear brake, just swinging it around corners. Like, it's like a dirt bike.
That's the deal where my pink is on the line. That's the deal I'll make. And I'm good for it.
Look, you ready? He had to leave again. He's like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm not listening to this bullshit. Hey, I'm down. I'm totally fucking down. I took it in the dirt today. I couldn't believe how actually nimble it was in the dirt. Compared to I took my fucking my Gixxer in the dirt and I tried to play around with it. Dude, I sat there, fucking hit the rear brake once, and I was like, "Nah, fuck this shit, dude."
I know, Red doesn't want to make that deal, but that deal is.
Hey, I'm ready. GSXF against R6.
And I'm willing to throw my Wrangler, my pink, to back you. I am.
GSXF against R6. It's happening at SCMM in a fucking random dirt fucking track out there in the fucking desert near you. So it's gonna happen at SCMM. You ready, Red?
Did Red walk away?
He's like, I'm done talking. I'm eating.
Come on, bud. Just bring that R6 naked. Bring it without your fairings, so you ain't gotta fuck them up. And we can go at it because I'm gonna come full fairing and ready to go. Okay, so they're full fairing, full weighted bike.
I will bring some blue painter's tape, Red. I will.
Blue painter's tape?
Yeah, just in case, right?
Hell no, in the desert, blue painter's tape is useless.
Better than nothing. What are you eating,
How's
Red?
the ribs? You look good eating them.
A rib.
A rib. In a world where red is a red.
Yum. I was like that in rib, you know. It's like more bone.
Sarah, I sent you a friend request on the Instagram.
Yeah, and I accepted it.
Yay. I'm not even paying attention to. Oh, okay, never mind.
On the shadow against me. I might need a little head start.
Interesting race with all these balls hanging out. That's funny, fucking leaky.
All I'm saying is,
I don't mind. I'll take my piece of shit against the R6. I'll take it.
You would take your piece of shit against anything because it's not like you are heavily invested into a piece of shit.
What do you think the whole point is?
At the end of the day, regardless, you can be like, man, I love $500. God,
who watches Hoonigan? Here. Do you watch Hoonigan's channel?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, do you know what shit car is?
No.
Oh man, dude, look up shit car. They bought a Beamer for $350 and they've done the most raddest shit. Basically, for 4th of July, that car that I posted, that shit car from fucking Hoonigan. But basically, that's what my bike is. It's called shit bike. Bikes shouldn't cost $500 and run, correct? When you buy a bike for $500, you should be like, God damn it, I got to invest some money into this motherfucker. No, I have a bike. It runs. It goes. It jumps, dirt jumps, and gets me home for $500. I'm not fucking mad at all. I got what we call shit bike. Shit bike is going to be awesome. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, see, if you watch fucking Hoonigan, you understand what I'm talking about. But Psycher Cruiser told me do wheelies LOL yesterday, so I replied barbecue and beer.
Yeah.
Red 1 versus Smokeout. I mean, man, I've already done that with Red, and Red failed miserably.
I've never smoked the guy. A little bit.
Back in the day, this was before Red
look, it was unfair because him and his wife they held me down.
Oh,
I was like, "You gonna smoke this joint, right?" And he kept punching me in the stomach. So every time I'd be like, oh. And then when I would inhale, he'd put a joint to my lips. I'm like, "Hey, get his legs!" And like, it was fucked up, man. Like, I didn't want to smoke. And there went my perfect, so many days of.
I believe that.
Hey, that's a good one, Jagger. Okay, so the race still goes that we go in the race with the fucking Gixxer or with the GSXF and the R6, but I put up the title for my Gixxer. Just like how you're putting
his bikes together is not worth the carbon fiber that is on my motorcycle.
My fucking 2 bikes ain't worth more than the fucking worth of that bike. That bike's ready to fucking take a shit on you.
So okay, but the $1,000 of carbon fiber is worth a wrecked motorcycle with all red. Here's the thing: my bike's clean title.
I don't believe that.
What you mean? I bought it from a dealership. Go ahead, though.
No,
go ahead and explain to me. No, go ahead. Tell me how both your bikes are worth more than Go ahead.
Simply because I bet you I could sell both of them and get more than what you paid for that bike at the dealership.
Okay.
Oh, no. You did get it at a dealership, so I'm pretty sure you got fucked on pricing out the ass after you were done paying for it.
Nah, but explain to me how both your bikes again is worth more than mine.
Okay. I bet you the sticker price that your price was for that bike on the dealership
What's your bike
floor.
is worth? What your bike is
That's
worth?
your aftermath of what you paid for the bike. Not the I got fucked for paying for this.
All right,
bike
if you beat me, I'll give you the carbon fiber and the tires off my R6. How about that shit?
What's the R6 worth?
That's fair.
What's the R6
I
worth?
got the same fucking tires on the Gixxer. Come on. We both are running S21s right now.
What's the R1 worth or R6 worth?
R6
with as much mileage on it, 2,500.
Yeah, it's still clean title, motherfucker. It still holds way more weight than fucking a crashed bike with a salvage title.
My Jeep is worth $5,000 any day.
Okay.
Any day.
Me and you, I bet you equal out for how much shit is done to the bike.
Right now, Blue Book or whatever Blue Book value of my bike is $3,800. That's what Tim told us earlier today.
$3,800. I would not even touch that with the mileage on your bike. I would fucking look at you and say you are cracked out for that price.
Okay, and how are you still trying to put up a crash bike with a salvage title?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I paid for a
collateral.
salvage title. Okay, yes, I paid for a salvage title bike with way less mileage.
The way this is going, I may show up with two $100 bikes on a
worth.
trailer and make you guys race.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's like, look, Kevin. If you was in my shoes, would you take that deal?
In the dirt? No, it ain't no straightaway race.
If someone offered me,
because at the end of the day, what does he really have to lose?
If someone offered me a pink to a Jeep, yeah, I would.
No, that's not the Jeep.
I'm not
even
I've
throwing you into the
already
mix.
accepted the offer. I said, let's go. R6 versus GSX-F in the dirt. Let's go. I'm ready. I'll take that bet any day of the week because the first corner that fucking R6 takes, it's fucking down on its side. Me, man, that bike handles like a fucking dirt bike, dude. I'll fucking be sliding around the corner going ding, 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 ding. Fucking playing that fucking drift track from fucking Tokyo Drift.
With the girls with the little skirts dancing their ass off. I like that one.
I like that one. Come on, Ray, let's take that bet.
Lever Rider says, sell that crash bike on the street. You could possibly get a good deal. Yeah, good deal.
Sell crash bikes on the street. Could possibly. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. But that's the thing. To sell the crash bike and for a salvage title, you've got to find somebody who feels that the bike is even trustworthy enough. I bought my fucking Gixxer with a salvage title. Guess what? Look at all the fucking time I've had on that bike before it went down. Dude, for how much I paid for that bike, you're not going to tell me that was like the greatest fucking deal in the world the same way with this bike? Dude, it doesn't matter if it has a salvage title. Yeah, you can't fully insure it, but other than that, you can still have just as much fun on it as a clean title bike. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a salvage title, so.
hey, just because it's salvage title doesn't mean you can't. Bitch, at least I can sleep at night knowing the motherfucker may not have a fucking hairline crack, fucking fracture in the frame, or etc. Fuck, bro, come on.
As long as you're not stupid in the fucking brain, you can see that a salvage title bike ain't got a crack in the frame neither.
Kevin, which is worth more, a salvage title or a clean title?
A clean title. I can tell you that myself. I'm not stupid.
So if you had a 2017 GSXR 600 with a salvaged title,
that means
telling me it's going to be worth more than like a 10-year-old GSXR with the same amount of miles that has a clean.
Well, to be fair, the only way to tell if it's got a cracked frame or not is to strip the frame and use the that
use an infrared camera on it.
They use like a powder, and they put it all over the bike, and then they can't use magnets on aluminum, so you have to kind of use a infrared light and make sure that it's not cracked at the welds and at, all that shit. So
yeah, or else you'll end up like my buddy that I put on Instagram that snapped a jigsaw frame on both sides of the welds coming down from a wheelie.
I have a feeling that guy set it down kind of hard.
He did. I'm not gonna lie. There was more to it than what
Did he mount the trap? Did he go over the handlebars?
No, it basically snapped back, hit the 12 o'clock bar, and came back down on the fucking forks and just snapped the fucking middle.
Well, bam.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find two $100 dirt bikes in the next month.
You know what I've still been looking for, and I still can't find a deal on, but yet I found a street bike. I can't find a deal on little pit bikes anymore, dude. Everybody's overpricing the shit out of those things.
On what?
On pit bikes, like a little. I've been looking for a 125 little mini pit bike, and they've. Dude,
yeah, but see, 125 ain't a pit bike. That's a dirt bike.
No. It's basically no. It's a replica 50 motor, but it's punched out to 125 cc's. Trust me, I've bought the motors over here.
You can't bore a 50 to a 125.
Yes, you can. A Lifan. Go look up a Lifan 125. Go look it up on eBay. You can buy them for $250.
They can't get 80 motors to 125. They get them to 112. That's
the jug ain't big enough.
It's
man, you guys better go look.
I used to be in the dirt. My riding experience came from dirt, and not just on a back trails type of thing. I'm talking every weekend. I'm at a racetrack and I'm racing, having a good time, and I'm meeting with all these different people that have board kits, stroke kits, all these different shits done all these different bikes. You can't take a fucking 50cc and make it a 120, bro. That is not fucking possible. That's saying you can take a 250 and get it to a fucking what?
Red.
A 400.
Oh, way over that, like a 600 or some shit, dude.
Put me on main screen, and I'm about to show you right now. 120. Oh, hold on. I gotta actually open my fucking thing up. Hold on, or do I have to share it myself? I have it on another screen. I can show you a 125. It's a 50 replica that's punched out to 125, and it's a 4-speed manual. Trust
Kevin,
me,
you're a motor mechanic. Does that sound possible?
Well, it does, but you may only get one run out of it. You know what I mean? If you put way bored over, you got no coolant, you got a different crankshaft, different piston, you might get a drag race out of it, and then it blows up.
You mean you're taking a 50cc motor and doubling its?
Is it possible? Yes.
Okay.
Is it something that you would do?
Pliable,
probably not.
Plausible or plausible? Is it plausible? There we go. How about
yes,
no, I said possible. Is it something you would do? Probably no. I would take an 80 and bore it out. But
and you're gonna peak out somewhere around 112,
We're talking about. So can you sleeve a 50 motor to 125? Yeah, probably. But all of your coolant passages are gone.
Just put it in this way. Go look.
Yeah, I mean your jug is gonna be
125 cc.
Wait. What did you say? Oh, what?
Go look up LIFAN 125 cc. It's a 50 replica, and it's punched out to 125. And the thing is fucking beastly as fuck. It's a dope motor. I'm telling you, I've had it on a bike, and the thing is awesome. And then I sold it for $350. The whole little mini pit bike. And I want one again just so I can go buy a 125.
So what shows me that it's a 50cc? Because I see its displacement.
Okay, that's the point. It looks like a 50cc, but it's punched out to 125.
So
I even drove that bike.
It is 50.
It is. It's a 50 replica punched out. The top end and the bottom end have been fucking redone. The inputs on the top end are more bigger. They're bored out. And then on the bottom end, there's a bigger cylinder. So you get basically a 125 punch out of a 50 style motor.
If you change the throw of the crankshaft, right? If you take the crankshaft from 1 inch to 2 inches, you double the capacity, right? As long as the cylinder's long enough and deep enough to clear. So is it possible? Yes. Is it something I'd want to ride or buy?
Fuck yeah, you better. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah, until the fucking head blows up and puts shrapnel in your legs.
Well, it's like nitromethane cars, right? They're good for one run.
A what car?
Nitromethane.
A nitro, basically a nitro car.
Funny car, top fuel.
Yeah, funny car.
Oh, that's it. They make one pass and they get rebuilt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they fucking take the motor apart and rebuild it right then and there.
Huh.
Is it possible? Yes, of course it's possible.
Yeah, but it's not going to be reliable at all.
No.
Okay, well, once I find a little fucking mini pit bike frame again, I'm going to go buy that engine again, and then you get on it, and you'll see how fucking punchy that motor is.
No, look, I'm not saying the size, but what I'm saying is it's not a, dude, it's not a, it's been designed to, looks like 119 cc's. It was never a 50cc motor.
I never said a 50. Yeah, they've punched it out. They've uploaded. They've bored out the intake. They've bored out the fucking outtake. It's a bored out motor.
So was it actually a 50cc bored out, or is it actually just a 125? It just looks like it.
Okay, when you look at it, Red, it's a 50cc, right? That you're not looking it up. I thought you were.
No, I'm looking. I look. They had it for sale on Amazon. They got it for sale on eBay. But everything's pointing to the fact that it's 119 fucking something cc's.
Still bigger than a 50. Or am I wrong?
You made it seem like they took.
50, it looks like a 50. Dude, you're gonna get a lot more fun. The same way that Derek plays with he had a little fucking 110 pit bike. Then he upgraded to the Grom, and now he doesn't.
Hold on. This
motherfucker. Wait. Did the engine start out in life as a 50?
What?
Yeah, you're kind of low volume. Speak closer.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Did the engine start out as a 50, or is it just a 125 that looks like a 50?
Did you hear what he said about how it was?
Huh?
Did the engine start out as a 125, or was it? Or wait. Say it again, Holler.
No, because
did the engine start out
as
a 50, or was it just is it just a 125 that looks like a 50?
What do you mean as a 125 that looks like a 50? An upright piston, or as a fucking?
Because that's what you keep saying. You keep saying that it's a replica 50 that's punched out to a 125.
Yeah, so you have to look at a little 50 that's a diagonal. It's like it's at a side swipe for the.
So it looks like a 50, but it's not a 50.
No, it's not a 50. It's punched out. It's got a bigger cylinder, and then the intake and outlet.
See, that's the thing. You keep saying it's punched out. Did it start out life as a 50 and they made it bigger, or is it a 125 that they just made it look like a 50?
No, I don't. Fucking hell if I know. It comes from China. I can give two shits.
That's the point, son.
That's what I'm getting across.
You can't make a 50cc engine a 125. That's not fucking possible. Okay, it's possible via.
It is possible.
It's possible.
It's not probable.
Yeah, I was about to say it is possible. It's the same thing as if you fucking opening up a GTR head and opening up the fucking inlets and outlets for fucking more airflow. It's the same thing as that 50. You're opening it up for a bigger cylinder, and then on the outlet and inlet of the fucking top end, all you're doing is boring it out for more airflow. You're not changing anything else.
Well,
you know what? I'm just gonna go buy a 125. I ain't gonna fuck with it.
No, fuck that. If you want something to thrash around, you take around that little 50 that's punched out, and you get a little bit more power for the fun.
My heavy ass isn't gonna have any fun on a 150. All right, I weigh 240. Okay.
I saw you on the ground, Kevin. You look like you was having a good time.
No, the Grom's awesome, but the Grom's awesome because I'm moving through stop traffic at 40 miles an hour. So
what do you mean stop traffic at 40?
Like I'm splitting lanes, everyone else is stopped, and I'm doing fucking 40 in between them.
Like I don't have handlebars to deal with.
One day.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, question, Kevin. Stock GTR versus DV9 on a track. Who's putting down better time?
GTR, hands down.
No shit.
All the Aston Martins are not. They're not sports cars. They're grand touring cars. They shine on public roads that are windy and fun with no one else on them. They're pretty. They have great leather.
Yeah.
They have good sound systems. They have good interiors. They're not meant. They are a gentleman's car. They're not going to fuck with a GTR. What can?
Yeah, that's true.
Now that Performante.
Oof. What was Monte?
Oof. That Huracan, the Huracan Performante. Oof. On the Nürburgring, it beat the 918 Spider by 5 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's no small margin. Now that is a fast car. That Lamborghini Huracan Performante. That car does not fuck about.
Sorry, I'm drinking water. What you order? A AGHB fucking side mount or front mount kit?
Nah, it's a bunch of L's for you and Undercover Biker. I'll be handing these out tomorrow.
Ooh.
That's why I was asking if you want to come on down. Catch a couple L's.
Yeah, no, I'll be down there soon. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I do.
Yum.
I'll be down there soon. I gotta make sure that the time.
Yeah, man. There's like this taco spot that's like a quarter mile down the street from the house, right? Something
Hold
like
on.
that.
Are you talking about the one that me and my wife went to and told you that's bomb as fuck? That's like right there by the school on the other side.
No, the other taco place where you took your side chick. You remember Stacy?
Oh, Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Get the fuck out of here. My wife knows the side chick I got is a motorcycle, motherfucker.
I'm just saying the way I was like, well, if you go ask like that, like fuck else you gonna take? All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and.
Hey, Miss Hot Wheels got a bit of a red face going on right now just because you said that shit, Red.
No, my wife's over there playing game. No, my wife knows. She knows. The only side chick I got is my motherfucking motorcycle. That's it.
His hand went.
Yay! He looked like Lil Jon, the retired version of Lil Jon.
Until fucking Forio Hooligan fucking photoshops some shit, and then you're fucked. That's.
Forey, that motherfucker is awesome.
Not worried about that dude at all.
I like his shit. I think he's funny as hell. But I also don't find anything offensive at all, ever. I'm a white male. What can I find offensive? Nothing.
Hey, you should think about all the
Yes.
Give me
words.
Give me a minute. all the other white people making you look bad because of
I gotta get into the Coke. I'll be right back.
Starbucks. Yeah, Coke. And all the white people that do Coke.
Better than crack. That's cocaine's slogan. Cocaine, better than crack.
Crack lasts longer. Get you higher too. Bitch. I'm not doing it, Jaeger Troop. I told you, man. I got a plan. I got a plan, Jaeger Troop.
Anyway, you were saying?
I'll be right back.
Why did Howell tell us twice he's gonna be right back?
What?
I guess he assumed we didn't hear him the first time.
Yeah.
It's funny. Wait, what the fuck y'all doing on a Wednesday? Y'all ain't got shit to do tomorrow?
I'm at work.
I mean, except for the one dude at work.
Yeah, but it's like normal shit. It's like day-to-day shit that we're all kind of like, we all kind of phone in anyway, that we live our normal life after work, which is why we're here. And we get off work and we ride our bikes and we go have fun. And then we hang out on these hangouts. Like we go to work, but we're not really in it, you know?
Yeah, but ain't it like only like almost midnight at your house?
Yeah.
It's 3 here.
Yeah, see, I'm almost 2.
Proves my point.
And yeah, today's technically my Friday.
Tomorrow's my Friday.
Mine too. I just have to go pretend to work tomorrow. So
I do that every day.
yeah.
That's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Though actually today I did work and it was irritating because it wasn't even for one of our customers.
What do you do?
Basically I do customer support for an online company.
What do you do?
I help people with online stores.
Okay.
I can't really obviously talk it much into it online, but yeah, because they have, because they kind of have my my social media.
I take nuts out and bolts out, and then I put them back in with new parts or with old parts. So
that sounds like fun too.
It's not hard. You just have to do it. So.
I do most of the work on my own bike.
I've been a professional mechanic for 10 years.
And
then one time at band camp, I shoved a flute up my pussy.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that one. Oh boy. I always get the at band camp thing because I used to actually spend a lot of time at camp, just not band camp.
Which camp? What kind of camp?
Horse camp.
Come on. Oh, what'd you ride?
Well, what didn't I? Western and English.
Pinkies down. Pinkies down.
Fucking pinkies.
No,
it was more of the don't crush the birdies.
Okay, yeah. I grew up being cleaning stables on an Arabian ranch, so I grew up riding Western, but I grew up taking care of people who rode English. So
yeah, I used to show in competitive jumpers with my horse, and then I've also done trail riding and whatnot because I was a wrangler, a volunteer for that camp for several years.
So you wore like the khaki colored pants and the black helmet and all that shit.
Yeah, I had those, but I generally wore the hot pink pants because I could. Because I tried getting maroon and I put one package, so I got hot pink pants and I was like, okay, leaving it.
My favorite rodeos and all was barrel racing because I always felt like barrel racing.
I was good at pole bending.
Shit up. No. Okay.
I was good at pole bending, but I never really rode on rode through barrels. The first time ever, actually, the first competition that I ever went in with the pole bending, I won it, and I was riding a little Arab mare.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she kicked ass.
The small horses pack a punch.
They really do.
Yeah.
Oh, they really do. They had me working with her because she kept on running off the trail and like running people into trees. So they handed her to me and said, "You work on her, make her good."
In my experience, if they're wild, it's because they're bored.
She was quite calm at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So everybody don't speak at once. I mean, I'm just saying, like it's.
I kind of changed the line of conversation with horses.
Sorry, I just don't get to have that conversation very often, Red. So I'm from California. Most people from California are like, "What? I rode horses on the beach once. My boyfriend took me."
No, I used to. The highest fence I've ever actually jumped with my horse was just under 4 foot.
That's pretty fucking scary.
It's like Hot Wheels tall.
It was, yeah, it was pretty amazing actually. The horse he had just gotten back from a professional trainer. An Olympic gold medalist. Had worked with him for a couple months, and he came back from that just on point, clearing big fences.
Most of the riders I ever dealt with were clearing like 1 foot fences. You know, we're talking about 2 logs stacked up. That's about the extent of what I saw in my professional stable cleaning career. So that's the beginner stuff. I was into the slightly higher jumps. Usually about 3.5 feet at most. But the 4 foot one was it was the best feeling ever. Yeah.
Hang time. I got to actually experience hang time.
AKA, oh shit, we fucking made it.
It was kind of one of those. The craziest jump that ever happened was I was jumping a wall. And as I was jumping the wall, a dog jumped over the wall at the same time from the other side, and my horse jumped over the dog and the wall.
And a wall, for those of you that don't know, is different than like a gate, right? So you're talking about a stable object versus something that can fall
knocked
easily.
Down. Yeah. It was definitely a stable object. Didn't want to hit that damn thing.
Yeah. And
so that probably would have put the jump around with the dog on there, maybe a little over 4 feet, and my horse cleared it.
Yeah, but I mean, a horse that can clear 3 feet no problem, sometimes mentally has problems with walls because you have to remember it's an animal. So they'll run up to a 3 foot jump and have trouble with a 2 foot wall. You know what I mean? Like it's not the same because you're dealing.
His biggest issue was he didn't like jumping towards the fence. So if the
so the opposite.
If it was like towards the actual fence, like the fence that's around the ring.
Okay.
If it was aiming slightly towards that, he'd refuse a jump. But he never refused. Well, I got him over refusals pretty quick when I. Let's just say this: I made him bang his knees on one when he refused. Mm. It was enlightening.
I got thrown off a horse when I was trying to jump like nothing, like a little bump. And after that, I was like, you know what? I'll stick to dirt bikes because they do what I tell them to do. Regardless, they don't have a mind,
Yeah, jumping, I've decided that if I ever go back to horses, I probably would avoid. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I would probably avoid going near jumps again.
It doesn't seem like it, but it takes a horse with balls and a rider with balls to jump. It really does.
They actually had a person who was just coming in to talk to them, but they had never ridden before, and they had her sitting at one of the jumps, watching to see what it was like, and I fell off the horse right at her feet.
And you were like the example?
The stirrup broke while I was riding, because I didn't realize at that point I had broke my saddle. My saddle had a broken tree, and so part of the the strap that holds the clip that holds the stirrup leather on broke off, and it actually fell off while I was jumping the fence.
That's the worst though, when your coach is like, "Show him what's up," and you're like, "Fail."
Oh no, the funniest, she actually used me as example still, because she's like, look what she's doing. She's getting right back. She's
Check
getting right
your
back.
gear.
Well, there's that. She didn't actually do that, but she did more of the, if you like horses enough, you're going to be like this person. You're going to be crazy enough to get right back on. And I did.
Yeah.
And I think about it now. I was crazy getting back on.
It's hard, it's hard to get back up after you fall 6 feet, depending on, what you're riding. But I mean, you fall off a horse and it fucking hurts.
Oh yeah.
And people don't get how, stand on top of a sport utility vehicle, do 25 miles an hour, and jump off into the dirt. That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Well, that's what it feels like, as long as you don't get stepped on or kicked afterwards.
Right. Yeah. But I mean,
and I've had that.
Best case scenario. And yeah, that sucks.
Best case scenario is walking along, no stirrups on, and all of a sudden your horse takes a sidestep.
Yeah.
Yeah, those happen so damn quick. You're like, what just happened? Why am I on the ground?
Yeah. Oh, because I'm bareback. That's why.
Never actually fallen off while riding without tack.
No?
I've never mind. I've been bareback a couple times, just not on a horse. Doc,
that's why I didn't use those words.
I'm pissing fire, son. What? like do it with Dad's video today with the flamethrower. That was me at the toilet, man. It just fire everywhere.
I'm assuming that was in Japan.
No, it was right here in California. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking around, dude. But anyways, I heard bareback and immediately I think, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Jager, there definitely are. I think the scariest moment for me with horses, I was riding a friend's horse, and to describe this animal, it was the most retarded creature you've ever seen in your life. Most horses, if you scare them, they run the fuck away. When he gets scared, he runs at whatever is scaring the shit out of him and scares himself even more. He had run over people because
sounds like a Mustang.
He wasn't a Mustang though. He was just a dumbass thoroughbred, like just retarded creature.
Sounds like Wild Blood though. Wild Blood,
I don't know. I honestly think he was just really retarded, like
stupid.
Like he was the most dangerous horse I've ever seen in my life. And he was the kind of animal that he would run, like he freaked out over something, ran into another horse, knocking that person and that horse down and the rider over the fence for no reason. Like he just did stupid stuff. Like he was very unpredictable. And I was sitting in the center of the ring. I was putting on gloves so I could, because he was pulling on my hands. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just books it, starts galloping around the field, full on like run. Like I have nothing. I got no reins because I was putting on gloves, so I got no control. And he whips around the corner, and then he's running towards an unfinished fence. And I'm thinking, oh God, I'm gonna die because he's gonna hit this fence and we're gonna die. So I straight up, as I realize I'm about to die, I scream. He twists. I scared the crap out of him when I screamed. So he twisted a little bit to the right between the two rails, and I ended up hanging off the side of him, screaming like a banshee. Yeah. I finally, in the end, I'm like, you know what? Screw this. Kicked my feet free of the stirrups, put my hands on his side, and just pushed off and just launched myself into the dirt.
That's better than getting fucking thrown in a jump over a fence that he ain't gonna make and landing on your fucking head. Sounds like he wasn't broke.
He was. That's the weirdest part. Like he had been. I don't know. They had competed him. He could jump fences. He could do a course of fences. He could do whatever. But he was just retarded. Like he just was the stupidest creature. He actually belonged to my trainer's son. And my trainer said to him, I need you, you're not using him enough. You need to get him ready to compete. He needs to compete. He needs to do a season. If you don't do it, I'm selling him. He goes and he does start doing the competitions. By the end of the season, she said, if you ever show that horse again, I'm selling him. That's how bad it was. Because he, not once, but twice, like he would just lose his mind. Like he'd be perfectly fine, and all of a sudden he'd just lose it and run to the barn. Fences, whatever.
Okay.
Stupid.
I don't know what the fuck y'all is talking about.
The non-horse.
White people shit. That's what we're talking about.
Since we have another black individual on the panel, Lincoln, have you ever rode a horse?
Lincoln.
Horse. Yeah, come on.
Huh?
Okay. Yes, I rode a horse. Yes, horse, buggy. Yeah, I did it all.
You're not black then.
Bitch.
Red, you're from Oklahoma. How have you never ridden a horse?
No, he's from Santa Monica. How the fuck he ride a horse?
I am from Alabama.
From Santa Monica, you got Vans on, son.
Look, hey, everybody has to start somewhere.
All I'm saying is, you a black individual and you ridden a horse. I'm a black individual. I've never ridden a horse. Obviously, your ass is more fucked up than me.
Okay.
We had an Arabian growing up that wouldn't turn right.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen me in my videos turn right? No. I'm left-handed. That's why.
I saw one.
Lincoln. All I'm saying is, your black ass done rode a horse. I've never rode a horse. So
or a buggy too.
That makes me better than you because
what?
I stay more true to my people. I don't date outside my race. Or species. I'm sorry, species. I didn't mean race.
So does that mean that you've ridden an ostrich, Red? Or
what the fuck you talking about?
Wait, what the fuck are you?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Motherfucker, you the one that's 6 foot, whatever the fuck.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said you stay within your race.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, Lincoln, but I know your black ass has ridden a horse, so therefore
that means nothing. I ridden a horse, you didn't. That's it. What the fuck are you saying?
Besides,
you're supposed to be on my side. I guess I just can't trust him.
And Red, my ex-boyfriend was he also had ridden horses, and he's quite black as well. So.
Lincoln, why the fuck? Why do you have horse experience?
What do you mean? Why do I have I ridden a horse? That's
why like what the fuck?
He dated a Kardashian. That's why.
I mean, like did you wake up one day and was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ride this horse today. Like, the fuck happened?
No. It's what you do. Like in the South, we have some. It's like we have a horse show. Like
a horse show.
Yeah, people they take their horses and they kind of like show them off or whatever. And then like growing up, I used to live next to a farm that also had horses. So
like for meat or something, right?
No, just horses to like round up the cattle and shit. Like
okay, and then
ride fences.
And then one day you decided, fuck Mario Brothers, I'm gonna go out and ride a horse.
Yeah, it was like, let's get a horse. Like, all right, cool. Riding, galloping down the fucking road on a horse.
That was always the favorite part. Finding a nice flat road and just letting the horse run. Dodging mailboxes.
Yeah.
Red is baffled right now.
No, this is funny. I can't believe Lincoln rode a horse. Lincoln, you disappoint me, sir.
I rode a horse.
I just think it's funny that you would automatically assume.
How is that disappointing? How is it disappointing that he had an experience he enjoyed?
Kevin.
I feel like riding a horse it's riding a motorcycle.
What? Oh, really? So on a motorcycle? Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe you got a Honda, so I don't know. No, that shit is you sitting there bouncing.
Well, it's just like riding a horse is like it's like counter steering, like you counter steer.
Yeah,
or at least with the buggy.
So do you hang off the horse too?
No, you don't hang out the horse, motherfucker.
Well,
You
I
ride
don't hang out the
bareback.
horse. I'm just saying.
You riding bareback. You ride bareback.
I mean, you gotta dig them heels in, right? So make sure they go.
No, if you dig those heels in, you're gonna go for a ride, all right, and you're probably not gonna like it very much.
Oh boy. It's like whiskey throttle. You dig your heels in, you're in for whiskey throttle.
Nah, you know what? Nah, look, the honest truth is before your motherfuckers get out of hand and shouldn't be thinking, oh, red one, bitch. Like, look, A, I've never ridden a horse. Yes, true. B, I've never touched a horse. Yes, true. C, my brother used to fucking do shit with horses competitively. Like, my brother.
Red, how much does your bike weigh?
Less than a horse.
Much less.
How much?
Less than 500 pounds. I know that.
Okay, like double that. And you ever heard the phrase horsepower?
You ever
one horsepower is on a bike is not equal to 1 horse. It's more like 50. When they get up and go, it scares the shit out of you.
Oh yeah.
Full sprint. If you're not ready for it, you're going off the back.
The fact is, Red One hasn't ridden a horse because he's not the Southern country boy.
I disagree because I think he's probably.
I'm the Southern
I think he's
country.
probably had some girlfriends with some big fucking teeth.
Listen.
Right?
The more Southern country boy, right? Mr. Brown on the panel, live in Santa Monica, and he owns a pair of Vans.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that have to do with anything?
It has to do it, bro.
No, it doesn't. It has nothing.
Come on, son. Like Dave Chappelle even made a joke about it.
Me owning a pair of canvas sneakers has nothing to do with riding horses.
Oh my god, dude! Like, bruh, come on, man.
Okay, so just because you wear J's, that means you're a drug dealer.
What the fuck does J's got to do with selling drugs? J's and drugs don't go together.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, you
assuming Santa Monica and Vans, yes, they go together. No, even Dave Chappelle pointed that out. That's my point.
No, they don't.
Did he not? Did he not though? Did he not? Did he not? He did. All right. So that's my point. All I'm saying is
invalid.
Hey, Kevin, let me ask you this: do you own a pair of Vans?
No, I own. Well,
no, he does not.
Well, no, I own Converse.
Okay, do you live in Santa Monica?
I live in Culver City.
Not Santa Monica.
I got
basically Venice.
Got a pair of PF Flyers.
I have been longing to buy a pair of Vans slip-ons for some time now.
No, I would never buy the slip-ons.
Well, that's because you're not lazy like me.
Kevin in the back. Leaky says he would like to see Red One Hot Wheels race a horse.
Yeah. I would pay to see that too. You'd see so much space between you and the horse's back. It'd be hilarious.
You know what? I would do that for like a slab of ribs, but no way I'm putting up an RC.
I've got $500 cold hard cash to whoever shaves fucking Red One's dreads off at SCMM when he's passed out.
I'm just saying, you shave my dreads.
I'm not gonna do it, but I will pay for it.
I'm literally gonna remove you of your balls.
I don't need them. I'm good.
Really, bro? Really?
Have you met my girlfriend?
Well, she's a nice individual.
Kay.
She was nice that night. I take it, right?
You catch her on a bad night. Oh man.
I mean, ain't you got like a vicious uppercut though, or something? Like you can
uppercut.
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta play my shit so carefully. I weigh 240. I'm 6'3". She's 5'2", 125. In what world are the cops not going to be like, "You're at fault. You're going to jail"? To me,
but she hit me first. It was self-defense.
She has to stab me with a knife through a lung before I can hit her. Okay.
You don't have to hit it. Just shake the shit out of it.
Shake the shit out of it. Yeah, exactly.
Some oranges in a tube sock. Is that what you're saying?
Phone book.
Newspaper. Just ball up newspaper.
I have to have valid evidence that my life was in danger. I once, before we were girlfriend boyfriend, I locked myself in my bedroom and pushed my king size bed, my California king bed, against the door and sat on it. And she opened that motherfucker. She put her shoulder down and was like, bang, bang, bang.
No, at that point, I'm sorry, bro. Woman goes out the window and motherfucker, we finna get it in. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not the dude, once again, to put anybody's faces out there, as I'm not the dude to just go around hitting women, but I'm sorry, like, I can't stand women who go out of their way to ask for an ass whooping when they could have just easily been like, well, fuck him, I'm out. But no, I gotta go there. I gotta make sure I put my hands in his face. I gotta make sure.
Yeah, but you gotta remember one thing. You gotta remember one thing. I'm a mechanic. My hands are already fucked up. Today, tomorrow, every day, I've got cuts and bruises on my hands from a wrench slipping, a ratchet slipping, a this, that, and the other. Every day, my hands are fucked up. And so if nothing happens, she can be like, he hit me. And the cops will take pictures of my hands, all bruised and cut up and bleeding, and be like, he beat her. And I'm already fucked.
No, I get you. But I've seen it so many times being a DJ in a club, dude, where like women literally abuse that.
Absolutely.
And you know what's funny? The ones that get put in check, and granted, they stop this shit. Why? Because, I mean, granted, yeah, that dude may get fucked over, but I guarantee you the next time she try to pull that shit on somebody else, she think about it last time she got her fucking jaw pushed in, or she got her motherfucking teeth knocked out. She can be like, here's the thing, right? I don't believe in hitting anybody, but I'm saying, like, I've seen a lot of women go out of their way to chase a motherfucker down. Like you said, like, you pushing a bed against the door, and she still coming. Like, bro, at that point, I'm sorry. Like, my safety is important, not because whatever the fuck. Like, and it doesn't matter the situation. You cheated on her. You fucked her mama. You fucked her grandmama. You fucked the whole goddamn female version of every person in her family. That motherfucker can easily just turn around, walk the fuck away, and leave you the fuck alone. But when somebody pursues somebody to the point where they want to do physical harm to you, bro, I'm saying I'm knocking you the fuck out because.
And I agree with you.
I can meet the wrong chick that will fuck around and knock me out, and then I was talking all that shit for no reason.
However, my point is this, and this is my mantra for the last 10 years, okay? I like to take women out to a nice dinner. If we have a problem, that's okay. But guess what I'm going to do? I ran track in high school, specifically the 100, the 200, triple jump, and high jump, and long jump. So for a white guy, I'm pretty fucking fast. I can run a 12-second 100-yard dash. So when that girl in her nice high heels and her skirt gets snippety with me, I fucking run. And they all do the same thing. Their jaw drops to the floor. And they look at you like, is this motherfucker really running away from me? Yes, bitch. I am running away from you, literally. Catch me in your heels. You're not going to do it. Because you're all dressed nice.
If it was me, I'd have probably caught you because I don't wear heels.
Maybe you would, but I will fucking straight up sprint away from a girl. If there's a confrontation and I feel cornered and I'm losing and I'm losing hard to the point where like that every guy has that point where we're like, I'm gonna punch you. Instead of punching, I fucking run.
It's not a bad instinct.
It's a good instinct because they look at you and they go, what? And you're already gone. Not to mention that all the hatred you had for her and all that feeling you have that's like, I'm going to hit this bitch is now gone because you've exhausted that energy in sprinting away from that cunt. So run away.
Nah.
Hey,
Lincoln,
it works 60% of the time. It works every time. Okay.
Yeah.
No. I know how to control myself. I shut down. I don't say shit. I don't do shit.
Well, fine, and I'm gonna just sit here on this computer and.
Every guy has a point. If you're telling me that if I picked a day that's bad for you, you got fired, your girlfriend dumped you, and guess what? We're at the bar and I'm gonna play with your balls, and you're like, "Don't play with my balls," and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna play with your balls," and you're like, "Don't play with my balls." I'm gonna play with your balls. Guess what? Chances are, 15 minutes in, you're gonna try and punch me. Okay? If you ran away, that anger would go away.
I'm picturing KITB sprinting out of an Outback in the middle of a date.
Outback Steakhouse?
You be a bitch.
Hey, Leaky's right. A rag of chloroform will do the trick on either party's side.
I will tell you what. Right now. You may not want to race fucking Hot Wheels, Red. Lincoln, you were not here for that. But I will bet $100 each if each one of you puts up $1. Red, you put up $1. Lincoln, you put up $1. I will race you in a 100-yard dash, and I guarantee you, I'll beat you both by 20 feet.
Ooh, I doubt it, bro.
Guarantee you.
Y'all heard it right.
Each one of you is putting up $1. I'm putting up 100.
I put it up.
Red,
because you don't know my track experience.
Wait. How far are we going? 100 meters?
100 yards.
100 meters, 100 yards.
100 yards. Football field.
A football
100-yard dash.
End zone.
Your $1 versus my 100. I will bring a crisp, brand fucking new $100 bill for you.
I'm down.
I mean, honestly,
I run, I jump, and I am hung like a black man. Okay.
Okay.
Period.
But you're not a black man. That's the problem.
And that's
well, you just challenged two.
That's a
black
fast
men.
white guys. That's a fast.
And guess what?
Underestimate him.
Lincoln might win, but Red, I got you dead to fucking rights.
I agree.
Lincoln. Oh, wait a minute. So you saying I'm fast on the bike but slow off the bike, Lincoln?
Bruh.
Here's a question.
I may lose 99, but I'll fucking win one. And that'll be 2 times that I beat
down.
you.
Look, let's go to whatever the fuck high school we line up, 0-yard line, and I'm saying
we can run on turf, we can run on grass.
It don't matter what we running on, bitch. We running. Your fucking feet will adjust.
You pick the medium. I'll run fucking barefoot if you want me to. I don't give a shit. I'm fast as a motherfucker.
Fast with it. After that, 50, 55, 60 yards, you're going to be second for some ass.
Video proof needed. Yeah, we can set a GoPro at 30. We can set a GoPro at 50, and we can set another GoPro at 30, and then one.
And you might want to set a GoPro on the back of my fucking head to watch these 2 motherfuckers in my fucking dust. That's what you might want to do.
By 2, he means Hot Wheels and Red.
Anyways.
SCMM.
I'm down to do it.
100-yard dash.
I'm down.
Hashtag
I'm down
100-yard dash.
I'm down to do it. We got. I'm down.
Ooh, SCMM. I don't know about that.
Hell no. You fucking around. But get to the end, take 2 breaths and just fall the fuck out. Nah, we good.
All right. Hey, you guys pick the time and place. Hey, Lincoln, we live like 6 miles, not even 6 miles apart, like 5.5.
With the vans.
I know. I got the college right here. SMC.
I'll race you motherfuckers independently. I don't care.
Damn,
same deal.
Lincoln back at it with the white vans.
White vans.
Wait, what color your vans?
Black. My PF Flyers are white though.
The what?
PF Flyers.
Your what?
PF Flyers.
What the fuck are PF Flyers?
You watch Sandlot?
PF Flyers. PF. Look, I type in PF and the first thing show up is chains. Oh, man, they look like knockoff fucking Chucks.
No, PF Flyers. To me, PF Flyers are way comfortable, way more comfortable.
Nah, them the poor man's Chucks right there.
No,
bro.
PF Flyers was it before? I want to say it was before Chuck Taylor.
How do you not, bro? That's a Chuck right there.
Don't be hating,
bro. Hold up, PF versus see versus Chuck. Man, come on, son.
That's the foundation, son. Come on, man.
Bro, nope.
No.
Look here, watch. Look here. See if no, wrong one. Right here. Y'all see that?
Them PF Flyers is, bro. Them PF Flyers.
Y'all see that right there? They Chucks. Them's is Chucks right there.
The PF Flyers.
Them's is Chucks.
No, they're not. They're PF Flyers.
Okay, which came out first, the Chuck Taylor or the PF Fly?
I don't know. you closer to Google than I am. You tell me that, sir.
Bitch, you on a computer though.
I'm playing art.
Anyways, look, ladies and gentlemen, I could keep drinking, but I'm gonna take it easy. I got shit to do tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead.
100-yard dash. Has crisp $100 bills, bro.
Wait, you got the pussy in there? Oh wait, no.
That's my buddy.
The cat for a second. Wait,
yeah, the cat was definitely there.
Was that Phantom?
Mm-hmm.
The exotic cat or whatever the fuck he is?
No, the exotic one's the brown one. The Phantom is the one that Arlene said that Elliot could show. So she was worried about people trying to steal the other cat.
Steal the other cat?
Yeah. Even though he's chipped.
The snow cat? They're talking about stealing that cat, or are you talking?
No, the brown cat. He's,
the
Savannah. Yeah.
No, that's not what I was thinking. Yeah,
Helios.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
It's sad that you have to worry about someone stealing your cat.
Right.
I'm not worried about it. Arlene was the lady.
Bruh.
Well,
the overly nice girlfriend was from what I remember, right? She was nice. She bought drinks and she played some pool. And...
She likes you.
I don't know why. Well, because she only met me like twice. That's why.
I'll put it this way: she doesn't like everyone.
What about Lincoln? Is Lincoln cool? She like Lincoln?
She likes Lincoln a lot. Yeah.
She like. Oh,
she even knew. She went to school with Stay on Two's brother at Santa Monica High School.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
So when we went to the meetup over here at Dave & Buster's, she was like, I know that guy. I'm like, that's fucking Mr. Stay on Two's brother. And she's like, oh, I went to school with him. I was like, for real? Like, so.
Hey, Mike, that solely canola, whatever, that doesn't sound like some shit. A, don't like pecans. B, bourbon is...
Oh, yeah, you definitely ain't selling, kid. You don't like pecans? Bruh.
I ain't what? Excuse me, sir?
I'm not a huge fan of them myself.
Pecans or bourbon?
Wait, Lincoln. Do you say pecans or you say pecans?
I say pecans.
Bitch, you say you probably say pecan pie. I want some pecan pie.
Pecan pie. But it's like, I remember one year there was a opportunity to make a little bit of bucks. And granted, I was like middle school, elementary-ish, elementary going into middle school. But I went out and got my bucket, picked some pecans.
Pecans. And then?
Made money that summer.
What you made by $5-6?
Got paid by the pound. I mean, by
the pound. Wait, what was you charging per pound?
Well, I don't remember what it was, but
I mean, did you go to the store and was like, oh, the store is charging $5 a pound? Let me charge $6 a pound. What the fuck? What?
Nah, I ain't do all that. That shit was nothing necessary.
Wait. For somebody that lives on the West Coast of Jaeger Troop, you can't speak on somebody that live in the South. Sorry. Not every motherfucker, bro. That's like, hey, you don't like fucking wait, what's that shit? The shit look like fingernail clippings, coconut, cause you ain't Because you don't like coconut.
By the way,
blah,
you should
blah,
never
blah.
make a pie out of nuts. Okay, it should be berries or fruit. You want my nut pie? How about some nut pie? You want some nut pie?
Yeah,
But you know what?
Actually-
There's some nutmeg on your pie.
Look, yeah, lemonade. Look, lemonade go hard. You got the fucking sun dried tea. That
I bet
shit
you like
go
I bet
hard.
you like lemon meringue pie, don't you? Red? That nasty.
I
ass
love lemon meringue pie. My grandma made the
Hey,
fucking
yeah,
best
that
meringue.
shit cool, man.
Oh man.
shit. Yeah, I knew
It
it.
is
I knew it. I knew it. See,
Hey,
I'm about to
Lincoln. Up down 7-Up cake.
So, what up down so? Oh yeah.
See, yeah. See, as soon as I say up that, you were okay. Pound cake. Fucking. Did you ever have banana pudding? Banana pudding with vanilla wafers on top.
Vanilla wafers, yep. Layered in. Yeah, I made that shit.
That's unfair though, because everyone likes vanilla wafers. Okay,
But
and
have
bananas.
you had it in banana pudding?
No, because my grandmother made lemon meringue pie. That's all she made. Pumpkin and lemon meringue.
Pumpkin. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin though.
Hate pumpkin.
How do you hate
cool.
pumpkin?
I can't stand anything pumpkin.
I love you, motherfucker. I love you, Holler. I love you, KITB. I love you, UCB. I love you, Red One. And I love you, Safina. And I love you, Hot Wheels. And I love y'all motherfuckers. And I'll talk to y'all next week.
Yeah, me and fucking Red are gonna have an Alabama race, 100-yard dash, no shoes in the dirt. That's what we're having at SCMM.
Alabama has grass.
Alabama 100-yard dash, dude. No shoes in the dirt. And at the end of the 100-yard dash, you got 10 yards to stop.
Lincoln, did you play in the dirt or the grass more? Which one did you play in?
It was dirt patches and grass patches, so it was a little bit of both.
Was it dirt or was it like a clay mud kind of thing?
It wasn't clay. It wasn't clay, but it was like a dry, hard packed dirt.
You want to try something different? If you ever come to Canada, try butter tarts.
I heard good things about those.
Oh my god, they're so good.
I want to go to Canada and I want to try some poutine.
Tarts.
Dang.
You mean poutine?
Poutine.
Yeah.
No,
it's very cold up there. Cold poutine up there.
How about this? If I make it to the next SCMM, I'll bring the cheese curds.
Ooh, you bring the poutine?
You bring a poutine?
I'll bring the cheese curds so you can make your own damn poutine.
Sounds like a normal Wednesday night to us.
No, look, if I'm gonna eat some official poutine, then I'm definitely going to a facility that sells it on the regs.
Ooh, sell it on the regs. You gonna pay for poutine?
I said poon.
Hey, sometimes you gotta shell it out, buddy.
Poutine. I'm talking about the French fries with the cheese curds and the gravy.
Oh, the cheese curds make it. It's so freaking.
See, I just like they sell it down here, but it's like trying to go. It's like trying to ask, like a white person about Mexican food. Like it, bro. Don't.
Excuse me, motherfucker. I know more about Mexican food than most white people.
But do you know Mexican food more than a Mexican? So therefore, I can't take an American's point of view on some Canadian food. Just like
Chicanos or Mexicans? There's a difference.
Have you ever had etouffee?
What?
Etouffee? Oh, you're talking about some of that Noir? Oh yeah,
with Creole, yeah, man.
Yeah. Of course, I asked man. Bro, come on.
Yeah. But for those butter tarts, if you ever try them, they have to be warm and they have to have vanilla ice cream.
I love warm butter tarts with vanilla ice cream in the middle. It's good.
Butter tart?
Butter tart.
Buttered farts. Sounds like a
No,
breed.
not farts, because good God, that sounds nasty.
Hey, Lincoln. Wait, does it have pecans in it? Or pecan for Lincoln?
You can have those, or you don't have to. I don't generally put those in.
It's like a pastry, right? It's like a raspberry cookie, but bigger with a pastry instead of a cookie, and then filling in the middle.
Lincoln, it looked like a pecan pie, only it's the size of like a cupcake.
Yeah, I know.
Yes,
I had them
really
before.
sweet.
I don't really like them though. I don't like them.
Cinnamon and sugar would probably go better, minus the pecans.
You don't want to put any of that in there.
Sugar in your grits, though.
Hey, have y'all had a good old peach cobbler?
Oh, you know what? When I went to that crab, that
festival, the
Crawdad
festival.
They had the best fucking peach cobbler.
Over there selling that shit $35 a pie. You like?
It was like $10 bucks, like
for a slice,
like a 6-ounce container. I was like, please, that's just kind of expensive. I want it. Let me go ahead and get that.
Just make one, man. Like, look, all you gotta do is hit up your folks back home and be like, look, man, I got a glass pie shape thing, and I can go and get pie crust up there at the fucking stove. So what I need, peaches.
You just make your own pie crust.
Oh, you can do that too. I'm just saying, bro. You can get the ready-made shit.
Bruh.
Still as good, man.
No, it's not the same.
I'm just saying.
Ready-made, bitch. Your ass throwing some. I make cornbread, but I use Jiffy Mix.
But if you put your own spin on it,
still Jiffy Mix at the end of the day.
Wait, Lincoln, let me ask you this: so every chicken that you cook and or fry and or eat, you catch?
Oh, you know what? Honestly, I don't eat a lot of chicken though.
All right, so every carne asada that you eat and roll up in a taco, you catch and or.
Oh, you already know.
You catch, huh?
I'm in the backyard.
Right in the back. But you ain't got no backyard.
Yeah, I got a little strip of grass.
No, you got a front yard. I've seen the front yard.
There's a little back strip of grass.
Come on, Lincoln, let me put you on blast, bro.
No, it ain't grass.
Yeah, exactly. Ain't no fucking grass where you stay at. None.
It's a little bit.
It's a tree. And wait, where is that grass in Santa Monica except for the park?
The shrub count? Shrub? Does that count?
That ain't grass. You said grass.
It's a type of grass.
Bruh. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody for hanging out with us tonight, man.
Oh, man, is that it? I can't win at the end. You about that fuck shit.
Bitch, you been here for like an hour.
Nigga, I've been here for like 2 minutes. Stop playing.
I'm uncomfortable with the N-word. Okay.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
I don't know what to tell you there.
Right. Go ahead and go ahead.
I'm uncomfortable because you can say it and I can't. That's why I'm uncomfortable. All right, buddy.
Exit stage left. No, I'm fucking with you.
Well, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get the fuck up out of here. We're gonna probably do a little bit of online talk offline, but appreciate y'all guys for hanging out with me on what's the date? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. So hopefully be on the lookout for the other guys Friday. It'll be either on Ghost or my channel. I'm not sure. Like I said, if it's on my channel, it'll be late. Won't be starting until later because I got to do the bike night thing at Kevin bike night Friday night Huntington Beach.
Where?
Cycle Gear Huntington Beach. There's only one.
Huntington Beach?
Right off the 405.
Right off the Feezy. Nice.
Feezy.
Feezy.
Feezy?
Extra sleazy. Rhymes better that way.
Yeah, agreed. But anyways, it's over. Send a link. All right, I'll fucking send a couple links out. Fuck it. I don't want to be here though. But anyways, fuckers, thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night. If you want to link just
hold on.
Yeah. Oh wait. How do I end this? Oh yeah.
Did you say Hermosa or Huntington?
Birds and shit in the background.
Me?
You got birds that fucking two.
Dude, I'm about to kill these. Anybody got a BB gun I can borrow?
Go outside and spray.
They're fucking mockingbirds, and this guy goes till 4 a.m. every fucking night, dude.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm out, motherfuckers. I'll post a link for people that want to hop in.